Good.
Yeah,
Finally! Dude, we've been trying to get this right for the past like 15 minutes. Oh my god.
It's 10, but you know who's counting.
Live while we're live.
Well, it'd be a good idea since we'd be able to.
No.
You're desperate. Okay, so random video, I know, but remember when we did a competition video?
And I lost.
Well,
welcome to my punishment.
I gave her the choice. Either she plays a visual novel, or
where I can kill the romance people if I make the wrong
she wants
decision.
the bad decision.
If I make the wrong decision.
But she's never played a visual novel before. Maybe a little bit of Danganronpa, but you didn't get much into it. But
yeah. I wanted to.
That one's not much of a romance anyway, but we'll have to get back into that. Or I gave her another choice. She would have to watch a bunch of animatics starring her favorite character, Polites.
And just watch him die over and over again. I don't know why I'm so emotionally attached to him. It's kind of concerning.
Suffice to say, she chose the lesser of two evils.
And I can kill people.
And me and Frog get to watch her suffer. She's in denial. Yeah, that fits. So
I look so wonderful today. Look at my beautiful little pendant.
I wonder who got you that one.
Yeah, I wonder.
All
okay,
right.
So
let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, Cinderella Phenomenon.
You know some of the story, but it's been so many years since I told you about it.
Yeah.
So we are going to see.
I recall you played it a long time ago, and then you took a break for a long time and then got back into it.
No.
And then you
That's
made the wrong decision. Oh my god.
It's magical!
No, the story goes, I beat the game. I did a playthrough with a couple buddies. I wanted the sequel, which was $10. I got it. Then my friend made me wait months before playing it. And then my computer broke.
Oh.
So I didn't even get to finish it.
No, I distinctly recall you making the wrong decision at the very end.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, for the guy I liked and wanted, I got the happy ending first try. Fun or not?
This is some good music, though.
Oh yeah. Only like 3 people worked on this.
Indie.
It's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got a good visual.
Yeah, it's a little bit behind everything.
Yeah. Usually goes.
Looking from the side through her lonely eyes, it reflects the ocean's stars. But her quiet echoes around.
It's so pretty. And it's free. This is a free game you get to play.
Pretty boy.
All of them.
That's
All of them
very
are pretty boys. I don't have enough candy here.
It's also unfortunate.
Why don't you stay with me tonight? We won't dance until midnight comes and we could run away.
Those are just some of the illustrations you can get.
Never be apart. Set aside all your fears, this magic lives inside of us. You wouldn't want to stay with me tonight.
Wait, you have that image as your background?
I do. I do.
Oh!
For one of my computers, anyway.
Yeah.
Hold me close and never let me go. Come and stay with me forever. Magic lives so long as I am here.
I always thought it was evil. He looks evil. Maybe it's the red eyes. He does!
Fun fact, that's my guy. That's my boy.
Alright, so, start.
Yep.
Hello. We recommend viewing the tutorial. If this is your first time playing a Redp visual novel, would you like to see the tutorial?
Sure.
Oh. Welcome to the tutorial. A quick run through of the shortcuts and functions of Cinderella Phenomenon. To advance through text, click the spacebar or enter, or just click the mouse, evidently. Should you miss a line or two while reading, you can always click the back button in the quick menu that is
You know, if I
located.
regret making this decision.
Already?
Already.
Already?
I never did the tutorial.
Your voice is annoying.
So is yours.
I know, but like.
In the quick menu that is located in the upper right-hand corner of the text box. There is a limited amount of lines you can use to roll back when you use this function. The shortcut for this is page up. For lines you've already seen, you can click the skip mode to toggle activation or skip mode. The keyboard shortcut for the subtitles are called Shift
This just
Control.
gives her the excuse to use different voices.
Yeah! For the best experience, you may activate on forward mode. It can be deactivated when you advance the text manually. The text speed and time for the delay may be
have all
adjusted
of
through
it here.
settings. In-game menus, which consists of settings and save
Like I
files,
said,
can be
not
accessed by
enough candy.
clicking the glass
But
slipper
I
or
got these
simply
for
pressing
breakfast,
right
so.
click. This was a bad idea. I'm reading it in a fun voice and not absorbing any of it.
It's okay. I'm here to.
I'm just tuning you out.
Okay. Yep, fair. In the settings menu, you can also customize your reading experience. This can also enable or disable full screen mode and the right choice indicator. This is also where you can customize the skip mode function. The settings menu allows you to adjust the text speed and time what a forward mode takes before displaying the next line. Last but not least, you can also adjust the volume. You may have up to 72 save files in the same menu.
Oh my god.
They can be loaded
You think
even
that's a
while-
lot? It's far worse.
even while playing the story. In case you need to recall the events or reconsider your choices. This concludes the tutorial. Enjoy the Cinderella Phenomenon experience. Cool. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals.
Should be good.
One was the crystal Lucis, protected by the rule of the fairies. The other was the crystal Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches.
Or I like to call the crystal 10.
The Lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum.
Kale doesn't have.
Why do you call me Kale?
Cause it's fun.
The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred.
We know what
Kale
side
has
she's
those.
on.
Yeah!
Are you texting your friend to
Hold
make
on.
sure he's watching?
Ooh, Pocky.
Now here we're
Oh, so
gonna.
we're all right.
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, we're on!
Tell them to refresh. Because we were having issues.
Oh, we started
I
on
said
one
that.
stream.
I didn't know Jennifer, so. Here.
Oh, thank you. Very effective. Thank you so much. Because as we all know, this is my very real mouth.
It is your real mouth. I stitched it for you.
Indeed. Hold on. Elsa, tell me if she comes on.
Oh, hold on a second.
Actually. Yeah, I can see if she can. Hey! She's here! Hello! Alright, I'm just gonna use my phone to monitor the chat.
I mean, Froggy's got.
Hello! Okay. The fairies and the witches. So we're playing Cinderella Phenomenon. This is gonna be great. The fairies and the witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom.
Let's see how good her tuition is.
They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light.
Are those two different people's hands?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
One's a fairy, one's a witch.
For there can be no joy without sadness, nor courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Can you hear us fine? Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. Hold on.
Froggy says, hey. Star Blast. What the?
He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was the usual reward.
Can't stand for love, but this will be fun loss.
Yeah.
Give me that.
I asked her if she can hear us. She didn't say anything.
No, but she probably on. Said she can. So you can keep going.
Okay. In fairy tales, the light always... Yeah, I said that. Fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel.
Isn't this entire part 1 gonna be you trying to cancel the introduction?
Yes.
The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt.
Oh.
Salem Witch Trials!
Yep.
Woo!
Kale, you belong in this.
Yeah. The high leader of the witches, in all her anger, created the fairy tale curse.
Look at it this way, Connie. The longer she takes, the more videos this way to do, so the more she suffers. Right?
You think we are wicked? So be it!
Don't die, don't die.
Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours!
You need help.
So I've been told.
Go to an asylum or something.
The witches use the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The rule of the fairies, the loosest bearer, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by the hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Cinderella bearer, the high leader of the witches,
Just say Tene Bear.
was
I
finally
ruined it.
defeated. The Tene was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for its time will inevitably return. It is the shadows. What are you talking about?
Now we get to type your name.
Oh.
Man.
Backspace, you
Free
Free
I would-
holiday.
Or Kale.
Starblast says, I would pay to see Code do a fan dub of this.
Oh, they're done. I mean, that's basically what you're gonna get.
We're gonna get so many out of context clips from this.
I am the bean man.
What?
Free holiday! Mr. Free holiday!
Call yourself Reaper.
Reaper he is. That's cool.
Hold on, a princess! Do it, I dare you. Dare to do
Bean man
it.
part.
Well, here you go.
My name is Reaper Riella Briton, daughter of the King Gennaro Briton III. I am the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angielle.
And guess what?
At least that was who I used to be. Guess what?
Wait, what?
But that was before yesterday.
Reaper Riel Riton. New name for Co.
But I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Everyone has forgotten my birthright.
Is that a dude or is that a girl? I can't
I think it's a
tell.
girl.
That's Reaper. That's
Ah!
the
Okay.
princess.
She looks way better than you.
She's got golden eyes. I mean, what can you do?
Now, I'm nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now.
Peasant.
Peasant! Mortals! I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day.
Wait for it.
It started out like any other day.
Wait for it.
Mayday.
Have you heard?
Mayday!
Yes,
Mayday!
Mayday, mayday!
Houston,
Reaper's in a dress!
Houston, we have
Oh my god, my thing is going down.
We just did
I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices.
Who else?
There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slapping off again.
That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it?
They say it was Pinocchio.
Huh. I want to be a real boy! Oh my god!
Pinocchio. Fairy tale with a blind boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful.
You know,
It's you. It's you.
Okay! You know, more and more more people advocating cursed lately.
What?
You keep going.
I feel congested. You think those wicked witches are up to something again?
I thought the fairy tale curse would stop after you know who was defeated.
You two are hired to work, not talk.
Wait, I thought you were a peasant. What is this?
This is a flashback.
Oh,
This happened.
Your Highness! You call me Your Highness! Ha!
we're sorry, your buttness.
As can only be expected from the likes of them!
No, go away.
Ha! Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak.
Oh,
You're that you're weak!
Are you a witch?
Yeah!
She's dead inside.
Angielle would be better off without the dead weight.
Oof.
If it were up to Mother, the curse would have vanished from Angielle the instant they fell prey.
Mother,
Mother!
mother.
But Mother is not here anymore!
Mother dearest.
Mother dearest is dead. She will not come back, ever.
Princess, the king and queen awaited in the dining hall.
The king and queen, oh wait, they're
Like,
gonna die,
doing
they're
so
gone!
many different voices for the maids.
I'm on my way.
Oh, you're a pretty princess.
The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Who's named Rod?
The prince? What do you want?
Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Good morning, Reaper. Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Reaper.
Oof.
Reaper. Ophelia. Ophelia wins.
You were about to do her voice.
Yeah. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker.
Oh,
Okay, she definitely does deserve to get cursed.
Reaper, you?
Yeah, the protagonist.
What did you say?
I'll ask for you to hold judgment until the first chapter.
She can never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the
Yeah.
Oh!
It's heavily implied.
next to the king, and then look up at the person sitting just opposite to me.
Romance option number 1.
Oh.
Eh.
Rod? First name's Rod?
What?
Rod Benedict Windensall.
Isn't Benedict some sort
My
of meat?
stepbrother is bored and quiet as
Stepbrother?
stepbrother.
No! No!
If it was blood siblings, yes.
This is not okay. No.
Yeah, no.
We're gonna throw him off a bridge.
That's cool, buddy.
He's 2 years my junior and the younger of Ophelia's children. He's mute and uses a flesh body to voice his thoughts.
Literally.
It was apparently given to him by a fairy.
I would be so useful.
He minds his own business and is easy to deal with, but his older sister, my eyes go empty to the seat beside him. She's probably the most infuriating person I've ever had the displeasure of knowing.
I will speak for him. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time.
And here she is!
Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Reaper.
She seems nice enough.
It's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
Like fake nice, probably, but oh well. Emmeline?
Yeah.
Widden's not How is that the one I messed up? Widdensaw, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister.
Just call her Emma.
Okay, she acts as if we were blood, as if she too were border princess. As if she could be crown princess, perhaps steal my place. I will never let that happen.
Well, who names their child Reaper? I will very gladly curse her for you, Ko.
Yay!
Go throwing people off a bridge.
Now that everyone is here, let's begin. Butler is glided with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast.
So, William.
Hello, Mother. We're live.
We're alive.
Plutonian!
Oh, no!
Hi.
No!
And Jeffrey. Anyway. So, Emily, if I read the fairy tale that the king brought you? No.
Love you.
No.
Bye.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Dogs are here.
Yeah. John, please. John. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, there we go. Emily.
Thank you.
Emily.
Look, I've been interfered by dogs. Oh yes, there's so many, and they're all so wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Father.
I'm happy that you like them.
I love that. Wait, what do you like?
The books.
Ah.
It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with, specifically the fairy tales.
It is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. That is a dictator! That is not okay!
Oh, I have a connection, but I don't really want to say it.
Yeah, me too.
Moving on. But why? They're such charming stories.
Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve.
Tyrant alert.
Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place.
Oof. Like you, she said.
Ooh. What are you implying about the witches, Reaper? The atmosphere shifts, the air in the room growing heavier. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall.
Ooh.
Do you have any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angielle. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone. And so, I cannot bring myself to care.
Oof.
How do you know the cursed are innocent?
Star says, perhaps you are a witch yourself, Reaper.
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun.
Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angielle after the Great War. Our people of the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this!
Dear, please. Reaper, darling, your father didn't mean to.
I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I don't need your sympathy.
Ophelia.
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 Reaper, you will show your mother respect. She is not my mother.
Yes. Leave the tyrant out of this.
I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I've never felt any love from him.
Oof.
He treats
Star
Emily
says, Reaper, behave yourself.
He treats Emily and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he's ever treated me. So she's definitely just a spoiled brat.
Oh, Mother did die.
Yeah. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was really there for me, when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Why the soft face so early in the morning, princess?
Romance option number 2!
If he's not related to us, it's a better than option 1.
What is your obsession with unholy screeching code? That answered everything.
Yeah. Let me guess, it's the king, the queen, or Princess Emily. Or is it all?
Romance! Star says. And now Ko has died. Because she forgot all about it.
I ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. Prince Gerald Aidan Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera.
What was the name of this person?
His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster.
Star says that they're getting duct tape. I don't know what that means.
She's gonna take my mouth shut! Alright, fine, no dub then. Go ahead, take my mouth shut. I won't speak. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays.
For your unholy screeching, she says.
You should have waited in his throne room. You should have waited in the throne room, then. Thank you. Princess? Yes? You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? Still, I hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Alright. He is not horrible. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as the realization dawns upon me. It's been 2 days since the king issued the order. Reaper, I would like you to accompany Emmeline on one of her town outings. Set up. Surely you could send maids with her instead.
Well, Reaper and Fritz sitting in a tree.
Bring me a knife.
No, you can't attach a screen.
I confiscate all your weapons.
How dare you?
Don't mess.
Ah! Wow.
Well, you know how this is gonna go. She doesn't
Wow.
know how to feel a fan properly. Bad.
Oh.
Continue.
I would not have requested you to accompany her if I was going to send her with maids. Why am I turning everybody like half British?
Because that's your default. Also, Star says no attacking the screen. Are you typing something, Froggy?
What?
She just did some eyes.
I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Stepsister. She is your sister, and you will treat her. Okay, but why is no? This feels wrong. What is wrong? What are the romance options?
And why is her sister?
Fun fact: in medieval times, it was often that relatives married each other.
Ew. Like, I know that's real, but like, ew.
They believed at the time that it would ensure that their bloodline would remain strong. And that's how, even though we know better.
That's how genetic mutations happen.
Exactly. But back then, that's what they believed. And again, they're not related by blood. They're only related by marriage, and she hates him.
Yeah.
She hates everyone.
Yeah. 2 days from now, you're going to accompany Emmeline outside. Ah!
Star says that this feels like a Roman version of Sophia the First in the sister's perspective. And actually, you know what? That's a very good point. It is very similar to that.
It has been 4 years since you last left the palace.
But
Ever since then, you've locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Hey, it is me!
there is far too much more than this than meets the eye of Star. I can't wait to see what bombshells happen.
Angielle was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angielle really is. Reaper, a kingdom.
Kingdom.
A kingdom must know its princess. A princess must know her kingdom. So go with Emmeline. She will show you the town that you only have seen through your windows. Is that in order? If it needs to be. Are we clear?
Clear.
Reaper? Understood. The last time I went to the palace was 4 years ago when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War ended.
It is you.
I shake my head, remembering myself from the memory. I'm safe here.
Oh, hi.
Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can you be sure? Times have changed. People change. That's precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later.
So thoughts on Fritz?
Does she have the Disney princess?
Can I become him?
No.
Oh,
Wait, who is she?
that is terrifying. Delora. Do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others.
Is that a doll?
She just
It is a doll.
My dolls are my only friends, the only ones I can trust. That's terrifying. It's creepy.
What do you mean? You guys have an army of plushies in your room.
Plushies are different. Plushies are adorable.
Says the
Dolls are
person who
creepy.
has Miku figure.
Uh-huh.
You also have a Miku. You have like 4.
No,
You
they're
can't
not
judge
all
someone for
Miku.
liking and talking to their dolls.
First of all, one's Miku, one's Anya with ice cream.
Code, no, you can't.
No, I can't. Well,
I think Star was saying that you can't be Fritz.
that's unfortunate.
You got exposed, Code. Because I
Oh my god!
Stop it! No violence, child.
Unlike humans, they'll never betray me. They'll never hurt me. They'll always be there for me.
This family's getting exposed.
I'm going to make an out of context video. That's
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I can't wait.
The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic. It was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday.
The one thing he did.
I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year, at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room
Star
filled with
says
gifts
that
and
I am
gifts.
here for the drama and the drama alone. So
I
she
tried to
doesn't
dream.
support you, I'm sorry.
I've been fascinated by the dolls, which always held a little greeting card. A card with words, "I love you," on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared, in her own way. The secret celebration stopped as soon as she disappeared. Yes! Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way.
Star says, hey, I support you, Co.
I'll see you later, Delora.
I wonder if she's gonna come alive.
Good morning, Your Highness. Sir Mithros. Sir
Love that
Mithros,
name.
the royal advisor. Father trusts him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your mother.
Star demands, make it another lecture.
I sometimes find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one's looking.
What?
Oh, this poor man. This poor schizophrenic man.
Schizophrenic! Where did that come from?
He's so
I don't know.
I have to be
It could be just a grieving man. Did you ever think of that?
26.
He does.
Honestly.
He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There's something about him that puts me on edge.
Poor
Yeah.
man, LOL.
Look, you got the hair over the eyes. That's how you know he's evil.
What?
It's a
No,
trope.
that just means
No, it's
The
not.
that
fairies
just
are-
means he's emo.
That's true. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. Princess.
He totally wants to get in with the royals.
Yeah.
Emo hair detective.
Reaper, are you ready?
No. No.
Will fall?
Never.
You'll enjoy this, Reaper. I heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angielle without our subjects. I'll not learn anything I don't already know. Why do you always believe that the people around you feel capable of good?
I wonder.
Because I've seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly, Reaper.
Star says she'll probably kill her sister or something. I mean, you two are alive.
Only half of that's from her. Heard that? Only half of it's from you.
Alright, you're my throne now.
Ah!
a punishment video. Stop. Hey, no violence.
What do you mean?
If you would only open your eyes, you would see how able, and you'll be able to see how good people really are.
Maybe I should have done the policies.
I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I've seen there's no good in you.
Oh!
Dang!
Violence with code crime. Hey, hey, I'm gonna.
She's kicking me! I'm caressing with my
No. Guys, come on, stop it.
I will lick you.
Froggy,
Ow!
start now, look what you've done.
Ow! Ow! Your
Break it
finger's
up, you
still
two. No. Back off.
Remember when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I've been overflowing with grief and pain. I'd lost my mother, my entire world. I hope that maybe you would have shown me, loved me with compassion. Or just a hug telling me that someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I've been left alone. I hadn't seen him for months. I barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. That's what you taught me, Your Majesty. I know that hurt you. I know there's nothing I can do to atone for what I did. Please, your family and your children are not part of that. They don't deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Reaper, enough. I already said I would go. Everyone's waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Reaper, it'll be okay. I can be sure. Thank you for agreeing to accompany Elaine. I wouldn't disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. Teddy bear!
It's so cute.
Hello, how can I help?
So we save.
Cool!
I was just using the space bar because I want to say we missed 1 or 2 lines.
Oh,
But we're okay. Bjorka! Oh, never mind.
Emmeline! I mean, Princess Emmeline. How good to see you.
Just share the live stream. Hope it gets more views. More people must witness the torture of Co. Well, at the very least, it'll make my channel blow up.
Yeah.
So I can't complain.
Push about it too.
You posted it?
Yeah, I did.
I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. Oh, I love the hoodie. I cannot understand why Emmeline insisted she buy gifts for her friends here. I can't believe I'm outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, Princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You have to be impossible with me.
She's in a cloak like this. But she looks way more comfortable.
Yeah.
I want the fur one. There's no need to be so formal, Bjorka. I'm still the same as I was.
Still Emmeline.
The hoodie is super pretty. Now I want to make a design based off it. Oh yes, Ralph has come along as well. The bunny is speaking.
Oh,
Oh.
been a while, Bjorka. It's good to see you two again, Rod. To see you again too, Rod.
And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Reaper.
The look on Bjorka's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. My apologies for being so rude, Your
I
Highness.
apologize.
I apologize. Good morning.
And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Officer's son.
It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, so you're Sir Fitzgerald. You really are as handsome as Emily described in her letters. I'm sorry.
Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald.
I'm sorry, Emily. Right. So, what brings you all the way out here?
Star says, that girl needs an asylum. The blue-haired one. Viorica. Oh, I'm here to get some toys. Gifts for some new friends.
Toys from here? Are you
I
sure?
see Tiana
Where?
in the background.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah!
Aurora, maybe Cinderella.
I don't think Cinderella. That's a very poofy dress. But either case, of course I am. I love food.
I cross my arms. I prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Princess? I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace.
Oh, you know what? That dress actually looks a lot like Ariel.
Oh, is that your name?
No.
Oh.
Good morning. Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. Oh, next romance? No?
Is she?
Yes? Hey, I can choose a girl!
Just wait.
The lady that walks in proves me
Just
wrong.
wait.
Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're here early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now?
Another love interest.
Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emmeline. Why is she smiling at me?
Just wait.
Is it a man?
I'm not saying anything.
It's a man,
You'll find
isn't
out.
it?
You'll find out quite a bit. Have Reaper take both Prince and Pretty Lady. The love triangle.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Oh, that lady was. Oh wait,
That was me.
I'm sorry.
You would never say that out loud.
Oh.
That lady was beautiful.
Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Dang.
Oh my god.
Who is she?
She's known around town. Some say that she's a fairy.
She was a fairy.
She's a fairy. Fairy? Fairies had saved Angielle from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them her saviors. But the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drive by again soon.
Good. I'll be looking forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you two again soon, Rod. Likewise! What are you laughing at? I think the house was a bad idea. While I'm out in the center of attention, some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me. Like a plague. There's some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago.
I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years.
Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Emmeline and walking beside me. Can't decide which is worse. The staring or her company.
Oh, Reaper, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one.
Street performance.
My boy! He's here!
Good day, everyone! My name is Wolf, and I'm here to spread happiness and magic!
Yeah! Another love interest in the performance. Yes.
The boy named Walt snaps his fingers and colorful power petals start to rain down from the sky.
Isn't that pretty, Reaper?
So beautiful. And are those the princesses over there? It's an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift.
I like your performance.
Did it change?
Yes.
Please Please accept this humble gift. Change again. The fudge.
You're not squeaky.
Please accept this humble gift.
Better, thank you.
Okay, there we go. He snapped his fingers and white lilies appear in his hand.
According to this, Star says, Waltz, Fritz, and Pretty Lady, a poly couple.
No!
It's just a harem at this point.
Oh, no, I have a thing for this. Ready? You ready? I have something for this. No!
You're just judging Star.
No, it negates. It negates everything.
Not this playthrough.
Oh, Emma Lane.
Oh, thank you. To torture Co. That is Star's goal.
The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile.
We're not playing DM. No, I know. No, I know.
I don't care. I have the shadow bell magic, okay? Yeah, that's what's going on here. I can summon the monsters for real.
Is that right?
Yeah!
Oh, where's Kariba? Where's my mouse?
He died.
You deserve to have hit that.
I hope to see
No,
you
you
again in
don't,
my
Co.
next
No,
show.
you don't. We'll definitely try.
He gracefully bows before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathered crowd.
There are performers like this all around Angielle. I love them. Maybe someday I get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite.
I do not intend to leave the palace ever again.
But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angielle, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Reaper. I know you didn't really want to come, but you're still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you. Reaper is just like Co in one way. They both hate going outside.
Yep. I did not do this for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you.
And mean is that what you said? I just want us to be closer, Reaper. I would like to try and be your friend.
I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you.
But
Rhodes suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from Elaine. Stop! He's staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry.
Rod, don't.
Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait! Don't follow me. Princess. I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They can work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. Yet, they're happy. Right? I heard Anise lost her job at the palace. It's true. The Crown Princess Reaper made sure the poor girl was fired.
So Star has a question for me.
Oh.
Is it possible to pick multiple love interests in this game? The answer is no. However, what usually happens when you're playing a game like this for the first time is you get 3 choices of the 5, and you go through it route by route, and you learn the entirety of the story because each route has different information for you. So the end goal is to learn the entirety of the story of Cinderella Phenomenon. It's actually not until you get the sequel that you get to explore more of the relationship aspects with our main character, this case Reaper, normally Lucette. So you can't pick multiple love interests, but honestly that kind of makes it better because you get to focus on one character instead of trying to deal with the overwhelming drama of people fighting over her hand.
I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name. I can't. Denise, was that the name of the maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. Palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why would I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Anise. Hardworking and big-hearted. Very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please? My friend at that palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face.
Star is asking, honestly, who would want the MC? She's a brat, not gonna lie.
Agreed! Great character.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense. I only know it as Minecraft.
God. That's probably why I call her the Ice Princess.
Star, I'm gonna wait to hear your response on this after. I'm just gonna say things are not always as they seem.
Ice Princess. So all those times I heard the servants saying that. I'd always suspected they were talking about me. She's the complete opposite of our princess in LA. The child's an angel. We all know she should be a crown princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. Can't stand here anymore, so I walk away. Ever since Emily entered my life, I'm always being compared to her. Now I've become second best. I am Reaper Riella Briton, daughter of King Gennaro Briton III and the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angielle. I am of royal blood. She is nothing. There you are! There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting late. It's getting too late for you to remain outside.
But no,
Princess?
I'm not saying that you have to stick around for the entire thing. Like, one of the reasons for this live stream is to do the story. She's saying she's not going to be able to stay for long.
Yeah.
But the whole point is just to go through the adventure. This game does not get enough love. She says, you must pick Fritz.
Why?
We still got two more people.
Are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. Agreed. Except I don't have a palace. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Dolores' glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I was in the palace today, Dolores. It's the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was...
Star says this live stream is to explore the story and torture Yes.
What have I ever done to deserve those things? Why would I be so hated? Nice princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Dolores. Good night, princess.
How could I be so hated? Girl, right now you act like a brat. Okay.
Twinkle, twinkle,
No.
little star, how I wonder what you are singing. But who? Above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Dolores sitting right in front of me on my bed. Yep, I called it. I was that Clark. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf?
The doll is the witch, she says. It's almost time.
I pinch my cheek to make sure I'm not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. Wow!
Is she 11?
I hope you're
No.
ready, princess. What? My soldiers started doing on. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you.
Oh.
What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life.
I will say, voice doesn't match her. There's another character that voice will perfectly match later on.
Okay. All answers come with time, but right now, I'm here to give you something, princess. Whoa!
Oh Lord, how is she human? Must be a witch.
Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper?
You need a sassy voice.
Cinderella's very own glass slipper.
There we go.
It's beautiful. Too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch!
Now she is cursed. Reaper is cursed, Star says.
Smart girl. I knew you'd figure it out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What?
She knew it. Star knew it.
Yep. Sweet dreams, Cinderella.
And now, the flashback is over.
Hey! Wake up, girl! Where am I? Oh, my head. There's some nerves leaving in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you. Where's my room? How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filth? You would speak to your own crown princess in such a manner? If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand illusions.
Did she swap lives with a commoner? Star asks. Not quite, although you're on the right track.
I'm Reaper Briton, daughter of King Gennaro Briton III and the Crown Princess of Angielle. Right, the daughter never had a daughter. The king never had a daughter with that witch. She referred to mother. Witch? Don't be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her, puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod. You are most definitely neither of them. What? Now get gone with you spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to rapidly turn my thoughts. I quickly realize I'm wearing tattered clothes and that I don't even have shoes on. No! This can't be happening. Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. It all floats back. Delora being a witch. Cinderella's glass slipper. This isn't a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Let me in!
Sorry, girl. This place is off limits to uninvited guests.
You don't understand. I'm Crown Princess Riel Briton. Riel Briton! I must speak with my father! As slow as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe if I'm dressing in my title. You just sleep now. That's be quiet before we have to finish now. If you would only make way for the king! The gates swing open and 3 horses jump out. Soldiers ride on 2 of the horses while the last horse has a different familiar rider. Father! I immediately move the block.
No one's gonna know who you are.
It's very unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to assassinate the queen and become the king myself. I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty! What is this?
Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter.
Daughter?
Go, no murder.
Why? Both my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? My father is part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. Once in your life, just help me. It's just once. You must believe me.
Because it's not good for royalty, Go.
Tell me, where is your family, child? Why Why are you all alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He's looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was Crown Princess and his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this.
Star's going. Say
Okay,
goodbye.
bye! Talk to you later. This is feed you and your family for a day or two. The kingdom offers more work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know. What's your pity, father? Please escort the girl back to her home. Make sure he gets there safely.
At once, Your Majesty.
I watch as my father and 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again. Where's your home, girl? There's nowhere left for you to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me. Now look here. Our orders were to leave me alone.
Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try.
Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. What could this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I don't know what hurts more. The fact that I've been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I'm nothing more than a piece of garbage. The fact that my father doesn't recognize me. Look at the girl's hideous dress.
How difficult it is to be poor.
Clutch the pouch close to my chest as I run into an empty valley. I howl in the corner, trying to be as small as possible. Squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People only ever hurt you. They're always so nice to me. It's only because you're the Crown Princess. They'll only ever think of what they can take from you. I'm trying to protect. Oh. Never leave, Mother.
Log. There we go.
I'm only trying to protect you, my love. That's why you must never leave the palace. Again, love this music.
I have it on CD. It's what you listen to in the car.
I'm gonna add this to my playlist of creepy songs for creepy drawings.
Oh, great.
I'm the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? I understand. It's called Thou Art Human No Longer.
Chapter 1, The
Woo!
Martian. Alright, I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay,
We will
bye.
continue onwards, because here is where the flashback ends.
When I open my eyes, I'm still in the streets. Must have fallen asleep. The nightmare continues. I'm cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, willing to stow the cold away, but fail. My feet are numbed in pain, caked in the dirt that I have gathered from walking barefoot around town. But there's a frightful sight. Beggar probably thought she could try her luck with the nobility that live around here. Just look how ragged she looks. What are you looking at? At 2 women that lack basic manners and no love record. No, I don't care. Oh, Nev! Let's just go. There's no reason to stoop to a commoner's level. I'll remember you. Once I break this curse, I'll make you forget. I'll make you regret your words. I'm acutely aware of the fact that I haven't eaten anything for almost a day. I've been sitting here, thinking of the new mess that is my life. Moping around won't break my curse. Crying won't help either. I should find that witch first. But how? I have no idea where she is. I swear I'll make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I'll find you first. Is this all the king thinks I'm worth? Leave, girl. It's any peasant like you, no place in this restaurant. Why? I can pay. Find another place. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoot, there's nothing for you here. Just swatted me away like a fly. The nerve! Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I fold my hands and fists and walk away. I get the same treatment like at the next 3 restaurants I try. Treated like something less than dirt. But my money has no real value. I am the Crown Princess. You have no right to turn me away like this. I've been eating stale bread. Anything to keep the hunger at bay. Bread barely helps. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display.
Croissant.
That make my mouth water. Slowly I begin to make my way over there. Ow. My feet ain't because of another step. They look a few worse than before. If only I had enough coins for a pair of shoes. But food is more important. If the rags that I'm wearing and the pouch of money are all I have.
Girls want a drink?
I'm good. No, thank you. I need to prioritize. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants. You'll need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. I take a coin from a pouch and hand it to her. It should be more than enough. Shop owner stares at the coin reluctantly before taking it. She hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got these coins. You implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Yeah. Now be off with you, child. I won't have you scaring away any more customers. Without another word, I turn and start to walk away from the woman. So this is the goodness of the people of Angielle. Take a bite out of one of the croissants, crunching a little at the dryness. Hey, girl! What now? We saw you at the shop. Want to share you got your coins there? Excuse me. Look at her brushing herself like she's royalty or something. Let me go! You ain't no better than us. Now be a good girl and hand over that pouch. The man on my left grabs my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. Won't let these fruits take anything from me. I elbow the man in my stomach, then aim a kick at the other man's shin. I have an opening, and I take it. Whoa! Pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Hey! There I go. I'm not familiar with the streets at all. It's highly likely I'm just going to hit a dead end. Where should I go? What are we thinking?
I want to go right, which makes me think left. But I'm always wrong, so right.
Sure. Hey, this way!
Yep.
You're... No time to talk, princess. How do you know who I am? There's another one! Stop running, you two! Come on! The boy grabs my wrist and pulls me after him. It takes off with a sudden burst of speed, then I'm running even faster than I just was. Not entirely convinced following me was a good idea, but at least the boy seems to have a better sense of direction than me. Oh. Our running causes rocks in the pathway that comes loose. Before I notice I'm on the path, I step down hard on him. Sharp pain shoots up in my foot and I collapse to the ground. It hurts. Princess! I try to stand, but the pain in my foot is unbearable. I fall back down into the dirt with a gasp. I can't. We've got you now. Just hand over the coins, neither of you will get hurt. I won't let you touch her. Ha! Says the little boy.
He is kind of little.
Well. What is this ghastly sight before gender fluid?
Huh?
Sight before me. 2 adults threatening a child and a lady. How very ungentlemanly. What are likes you even doing around this neighborhood? You asking to get policed? Policed? Asking. Perhaps I'm in the mood for stuff.
Ooh.
The little man brandishes his sword, his expression confident, maybe even cocky. Show me what you've got, says. And please, don't bother me. Who are these people? No, I deal with this for the money. He's got a sword. Well, come back, you coward! The 2 of us can take him. I think your friend has the right idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for a little gold. You're late. Sorry, kid. You know how hard it is for me to be on this one? Wait, did you just call me? What are you, small one? Small one. Do you know each other? Gender fluid?
Go Carl.
You seem to know each other?
As I enjoy my red eyes, spectacular.
Ooh, Brett! I feel ill. My head is pounding, my feet feel simultaneously like we could have frozen and on fire. My stomach grumbles, the hunger coming back with vengeance. My body feels light.
I feel that.
Hey, Princess! Princess! Calm down.
Parfait!
Calm down. Parfait will be able to help her.
Parfait!
But for now, we need to move before anyone else sees us. Yeah. You have made the right choice.
Which one did you pick? Left or right?
She said right.
And right was with
The little
Carl?
child.
Oh, Walt? Okay. So I'm just gonna point out. Did you get the flashy gem or no? No?
I don't think so.
So I took off the indicator to make it more interesting because I'm not going to give you the yes or no of whether or not you get the bad ending or good ending. But in this circumstance, whether you went left or right didn't matter, no matter what you'd give illustration.
Oh.
In this case, you got the most balls. But from here on, you're going in completely blind.
Everything is shading.
But that's kind of what you're going to be dealing with. You're going to be dealing with questions and circumstances where theoretically either choice could be the right one.
Dream.
So, no, the birdie.
Oh, what is that in your hand? It was hurt. I just wanted to help him. It died. It's all my fault. It's not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak. But this is the world we built. Only the strong survive. The weak get cast aside to die. You are not weak. You're strong. My crown princess. You do not cry. Now wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry again. Do you understand? Yes. Now get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child? Yes, mother. Oh, you're late. Where am I? Oh, well, this isn't my room. My hand flies to my chest, where the little glass slipper hangs from my neck. It's still here. Are you okay? This girl who's the maid that tore Dolores' dress. The one I fired for her clumsiness. I just think I'll meet her again here, like this. Leave me alone. Right, of course. Here's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain. Now what? Haven't thought it all. Have you, Ice Princess? You. Suddenly, there she is. Dolores stands before me with a side smile, looking happy with herself. She's the cause of everything I've been through. Pain, heartache, and hunger. It's her fault. I try to stay on thinking together which a piece of my mind. But as soon as my feet touch the floor, pain shoots up my legs. I end up falling back to the bed. Oh. You should be more grateful to the girl you just scared. You should be more grateful to the girl you just scared away. She's been taking care of you the past 2 days. 2 days? I'm passed out for 2 days? I'm suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse. Remove the curse now! I think you can just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice. What do you want? Gold? What I want is worth more than enough gold you could summon in Angielle, princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? Your fairy tales? The caster cannot take a curse back. You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back. But the books before I could read more than 1 or 2 of them. I don't think either involved curses, just genies and training away your voice for legs. Whoa. Oh, it's good that you're awake, princess.
There we go. That's the voice I was wanting for her.
Parfait! Should you really be up and about?
Perfect.
Don't fuss. I'm feeling much better. Are you a witch as well? Oh, no. My name is Cafe. I'm a fairy. A witch and a fairy in one room. Being friendly with one another? Possible. Oh, look at her face. You weren't expecting that at all, were you, princess? What is going on? I'm sure you have many questions, princess. How do you know I'm the princess? Don't be silly. She's a fairy. Of course she knows. I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions. I don't even know her story.
Here are your
What
options.
would you like to know? Well, this is definitely the most
Important.
useful to her. But we can't ask multiple, can we?
You can ask all of them.
Oh, we can?
If you've done a second play, if you've beaten the first playthrough, you'll get the options where you could just skip this. But because this is your first one, you're gonna go through each and every single one to get information.
Oh, okay.
Which means you're gonna get 3 options, not 5.
The necklace you got there is one of Cinderella's glass slippers. To break the curse, you must get the second slipper to complete the pair. And how do I do that? By doing 3 good deeds. What?
Was Cinderella in the open domain when they made this? I had it always been.
So the thing about the fairy
wow.
tales is that they are so old that what? What's wrong?
She's returned!
Yeah, she.
Oh,
Hello!
hand her the phone, not
left.
It's very
Ah,
interesting to do.
Okay, if you want to keep KO under control, just threaten her. Like, okay, say she has you in a headlock. Okay, first you just tickle,
knock it off.
kick, and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna tell an adult." Ow, ow.
I'm going to murder both of you and put you in the backyard.
Ow, I found.
Hey, my computer. Release, Co. Release.
She took my hat.
Polities. Release.
What about it?
He died.
I kill you.
I'll send you so many animatics it won't be funny. And then I will send pictures.
You're turning off my
A
phone.
bunch of fan art, a polyhemus,
Oh, you cracked my back.
gifs
Thank you.
of him destroying polities. Release.
At least for someone who knows how to be good. 3 good deeds. What's that even mean? Girl.
Star is encouraging me to do it.
Beyond. Oh. I wouldn't even know where to start. Take heart, princess. Goodness is innate in everyone.
Oh, that's why.
I need you to remember to sit.
Are you sure that's the case with this one?
Yeah, okay. I'll figure out how to get into contact with you. I will give you my number. I have no clue who you are.
You have no clue who you are, but we will work together.
Yeah!
Why are you like this?
Why are both of you like this?
Dolores, you're not helping. I am a witch, and I think I have more goodness in my big toe than she has in her entire body. Now you're just being mean. For every good deed you accomplish, you'll get a piece of the glass slipper. When you've gotten all 3, you'll complete the pair, and the curse will be broken. Simple. I suggest you stop by polishing that attitude of yours. What else would you like to know? To answer that, we'll have to give you a bit of a history lesson. No, I've got this. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were 2 crystals. Dramatics aside, there's one crystal in the kingdom called the Crystal Lucis. It's powered by happiness and love. The other is the crystal in Tenebrarum, powered by fear and anger. The strongest of the witches is the Tenebrarum bearer. The strongest of the fairies is the Lucis bearer. Parfait is the Lucis bearer. I think in Parfait is frail and sickly. What do you mean frail and sickly? She looks good.
Star has some comments.
Oh.
First off, why are you both like this? I think about Ko every day. I don't think Delora is telling the truth, and I don't trust the witch. What do you
I like
guys
the
think?
witch. I like her.
You like her?
I feel like Parfait is evil.
But she's so purty.
They're both purty,
That's
okay?
fair.
Purdy?
Purdy.
Is that what we're calling?
Purdy. She's the strongest fairy. Wow.
What did you do?
I have no idea.
I mean, it's fine. We can save. We like saving.
Is it double click? It is double click.
Who's the
The Great War greatly damaged me. My powers are a fraction of what they used to be. And with no child, I have no success to my burden. What does a bear
Be
do?
the child!
Adoption?
blood?
Oh.
The bears regulate the energy of the crystals and keep the balance between darkness and light.
Star says Parfait could be evil, not gonna lie. Both could be evil, or it could be a typical evil looks good and good looks evil. I'm getting a spoon for my red eye spectacular, excuse me.
For centuries, the fairies and the witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom.
Oh, if I don't come back beforehand, stop when you get to the choices.
You got it. Until a certain human decides to be a pest. Who was it? I knew him as Hans Gabriel Grimm. He wrote the fairy tales. The Grimm tales! And he started a feud between the witches and the fairies in the process. I got a single person with so much power. It was the power of his words. In Grimm's stories, the witches were always evil. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate them. They began to hunt them. Didn't the witches fight back? We weren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But all that changed when the Cinderella Band decided revenge was more important than our promise. The witches took over the kingdom.
Oh? Wait, what kingdom did they take over?
Yeah, Grimm's. Yeah, she told us some about the Grimm fairy tales.
Yeah, the poppers!
Yeah. What?
The poppers.
What about the puppies?
Wait, hold on, where are the poppers?
Wait, what?
Somewhere. Oh dear.
They're out in the hall with your mother.
She was just saying about how she heard some about Grimm fairy tales.
And the poppers.
Grimm fairy tales. The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curses, many forms of sadness and anger, to fill up the human heart with negative emotions.
You would be correct in your statement, Star, although in this story, they were all written by one individual,
Rather than
Hans.
siblings.
But it is based off of Hans Christian Andersen, who did do stories such as The Little Mermaid, Swans, I think The Princess and a Pea, and several others.
All to feel the power of the Cinderella. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals was broken. The witches in the Cinderella grew stronger than we were ever meant to be. They had no choice but to fight. Then the Great War happened. The Cinderella Bear was eventually defeated. The Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally, but many lives were lost. The good wishes suffered horribly. We still have to stay hidden with the hopes of finding any kind of peace. Are you trying to make me believe there are good witches? The Cinderella can poison a heart and mind into darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk in working with the Cinderella and maintaining harmony.
Star says, sorry, it's always interesting when some sort of media includes the Grimms in some shape or form, like EAH.
No idea what that is. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Mother. Bye.
Back to work.
So inevitably corrupted.
Ever after how?
Many good
That makes sense.
many good witches were corrupted during the war, but most remain that way. Many do not believe it. Witches can be just as kind as fairies. And fairies can be evil. And yet it wasn't a fairy that cursed me. I've done good by cursing you, princess. Well, thank me when you have broken it.
She has such faith in you, Ko. Aren't you happy?
No.
The world's not corrupted by the Neverroom. She's as good as they come.
Good point, Reaper to the star.
Hopefully you'll come to see that for yourself. I doubt it. Apart from my own inherent goodness, Parfait and I are working together because we have a common goal. Which is? To restore balance between darkness and light. What else would you want to know? Why was that course? Seriously? You're going to ask that? I wouldn't ask if I knew the answer. You're such a temper on you. Very well, this one's got a simple answer. It's because you are a cruel... What? Shut up. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, wicked princess who deserves to be punished. Laura. A curse is the only way to force you to change your horrid ways. Laura, you could have put that more nicely. I'm pretty sure I was already being nice. Change? Why do I need to change? Are you completely unaware of how heartless you are to other people? The coldness to show your step-family and your father? The way you treat Princess Elaine? Why would they need to be treated any differently? You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, Princess. Some smidge of kindness. Why? People only show you kindness when they want something from you. If they get what you want, they'll just throw you away. What else would you like to know? I think you know the answer. I think you know the answer to that one already, Princess. Through good deeds and I get my life back. These are said and done. You said Cinderella, didn't she? Didn't she just go to a ball and find a prince? What does being good have to do with any of that? Going to a ball, finding a prince. It's all so old-fashioned. No fun in that. Cinderella's a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others, even when they're cruel to her. Anyway, I've bought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. We'll be waiting outside. There's some people I'd like you to meet.
Star says restoring light and darkness via romance visual novel. That is the way to go!
Can't believe this. I look down at my neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit that while sore, they're nowhere near
Please do both. I'm begging you.
as well.
Let's just say there's gonna be some lovely fan art coming your way.
No! Why are you like
Oh
this?
my god, this is awesome.
No!
Add to the time I drew you would have made it.
Why?
I'm almost done with editing that video. So you guys getting your new visual profiles
no!
are coming.
Wait, which one has to...
I choose. You both, all three of us are getting a profile pic change in the future. Once I finish my final part 3 countdown, that is next.
Oh my god. Starblast says, why are you like this, KO? And answer the question.
Why are you like this?
Thank you.
Okay, we're switching spots. I'm tired of dealing with this. Move. Froggy, move. Move.
I have to admit, they're all sorry, they're no miniature people. There's some salve I made for you. It'll help with pain. Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost a job at the palace.
Stop.
She probably doesn't remember being a princess. Still, she has no reason to see such things for me. I ignore the salve for the time being and gingerly sit up, testing my feet for pain. The injury was definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change the clothes that have been left there. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones I wear in my palace, but it's still far improved from my rags.
Star called you a Declan monster fear?
Declan is a character in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5.
Ah, okay.
He's the one that I turned into the amalgamation that I showed you.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm so confused. I'm like, what kind of slur is that? What kind of insult am I dealing with here?
Okay.
All my life I never had to lift a finger, and now
I still don't forgive you for that, she said.
I don't care. I don't care. You have been saving way too many characters, sparing them so much pain. Just let me have a little bit of murder, please. I'll not let them see how much they've rowled me. I refuse to break.
They're gonna be like I'm gonna get so many. I don't think I'll get any comments, but I'll be getting people being like, "Who is this crazy kid? Why? You've been trying to kill most of the cast."
Yes! Most of the cast is useless! Just watch me. I'll free myself from this curse.
Just like Halsey's.
Ah! What is this place? There's several people in the room chatting amicably with each other. I noticed the girl that had left me the salve earlier by the counter, serving drinks.
It's like an ointment. It's a healing cream, yeah.
But as soon as the people in the room notice me, the room falls into immediate silence. Well, look what we have here. The Ice Princess herself. Huh? You know who I am? You didn't think it was true? Curse for her cold-heartedness. That's to be expected. You remember who I am, but you still treat me like this. Well, you aren't really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, girl.
You'll find out in a few seconds, or maybe not seconds, but in a little bit why that's so.
Everyone, please. You shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense.
Yeah, they do. Let's be real, Parfait. They hate us.
I can't believe that. Not when the people Parfait is referring to simply smirk and shrug as they meet their gazes. What is this place? Welcome to the Martian Haven. A home for those with the fairy tale past. You make it sound like some sort of holiday house. Don't you remember when Delara? Fortune? Tavern?
Probably.
The Martian was built 3 years ago. A number of fairies in Angielle have continued to rise. The goal is to gather those affected to might help each other break the curse.
No.
Yeah, that was me and Sheena's.
Her! Of course, I'm also here to provide help as necessary. Shishi now? Only the curse and those allied with our cause can stay here.
Look at it this way, Star. Usually when you've got a popular YouTuber, they have hundreds of thousands of messages to where you can't keep track of this. I'm more than happy to have a couple people in my chat being like, yo, what's up? Let's talk.
Evil, no we can never find this place. Most of the people here are cursed. Can these people remember who I am? The cursed are not affected by the conditions of somebody else's curse. Your condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you're the Crown Princess. But because the people here are cursed, they still remember your title. And it goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected. Come, Princess. Let me introduce you to the few boarders we have with March. Perfect beckons the serving girl over. This is Anise. She lives at the March and does most of the cooking. I'm sure you understand why she's working here now.
She was fired.
I believe she deserves an apology.
Reaper fired her for carrying Dolores.
Miss Delora? What are you talking about?
I think she agrees, Co.
Huh?
You are her bestie. And I think she's yours. Okay.
Yes? Don't you wear your sweet little head over it? You don't remember what this Ice Princess did to you? Uh-huh. I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness doesn't befit a palace maid. I only did what was necessary. Well, it's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm Aunt Miss Willow. I hope we get along. Really? This is how you're going to start doing good? I don't believe I asked for your opinion. Please, you two. I'll fight you.
That's good.
I hold my tongue as if anyways two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. These are faces I've seen in the palace before. This is Jurian, Valiant, and Garland Bellerat. How did you know? Both of you are in the Order of Caldera. That's right. There were two Sir Outcast's best nights. It was a big surprise when we both left a year ago. I found out recently because they acted against their outcaster's orders, were stripped of their titles and dishonorably charged from service. What are you to do here? We help the fairies. They and Annis are exceptions, and we're allowed to enter the tavern without any curse. Julian and Garland will lend us their strength to protect the march. Protect? And the witches. I'd do anything to make sure their curses are made unbroken. And what about you? I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part. Remember, not all witches are evil. Your curse is a test. A test? Originally, the wicked were cursed so that they could learn to change. The curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I really am only trying to help you. I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back. Well, to do that, I'll have to break your curse.
My computer is on full bar, so you can charge it.
You don't.
Give it just to cool off.
Try and make some friends, Princess. It might help you break your curse. Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch a princess try to be friendly. We have work to do, Delora. Fine.
I can't wait. We're gonna get to one of my favorite parts.
I want to know where he had the time to be a doll when literally all the princess does is stay in the house.
Try not to make it more enemies, Princess.
She's been on the shelf for years. But that doesn't mean
Doesn't
she
she
can't
have to
move.
do other witchy stuff?
I mean, yeah, but who said it's not always a program?
The instant parfait and Delora leave the room, temperature drops several degrees. Now that I'm alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust. Contempt. As if the reason they're cursed and have to take refuge. As if I am the reason they choose to approach and fair.
You really struggle with that one, though.
Make friends? All I've ever had are my dolls. I've never needed friends. I break a curse of my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly gets up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Julian and Garland flares themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man.
Star says, try not to make any more enemies, Princess. Level impossible.
Fair. You know the rules. What happens in the past stays in the past. No one is allowed to harm anyone else in the Martian. If you can't comprehend, if you can't comply, you're no longer welcome here. Kiss. No matter. The Ice Princess of Guilt is coming to her. He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again. Break the rules and your guilt's what's coming to you. It goes for everyone here. Oh, it's a girl.
Yes!
Julian's.
Why is it so difficult for you guys to see?
I don't know! Julian's tone is cold and firm. There's no doubt she means what she says. So these are the great knights of the Order of Caldera. The march begins to settle down, and everybody eventually goes back to their conversation with meals. Alex towards an empty table and realizes I'm deliberately bringing an order. I'm immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. The thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me somehow, and I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How'd this happen? The only people who treat me with respect are Annis, Julian, and Garland. Is it because they can't remember who I am? Maybe being in the marching isn't such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer in its way. For good deeds, I'm only supposed to accomplish 3, but I don't even know how to do 1. May I join you? I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. The beauty still manages to take my breath away. What's she doing here? You're in the toy shop. Oh, yes. I was there picking up some items for a friend. I'm hoping you still remember me. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Miss Karma. Your name is Karma?
Come.
Such a name for someone as beautiful as me, you know? Karma, your narcissism is gonna scare the princess away. Oh. You were that magician boy. Boy? Oh, how appropriate, boy. Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours.
The beautiful lady gives gender fluid vibes, not gonna lie, according to Star.
Yeah, we said that twice. Where's the lady? How savage.
We're not saying anything, Waltz. We're not saying anything!
Anyway, I'm Waltz Cresswell. I have the Neverland curse. What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse?
You're a man.
Is everyone sure what their curse
Child
is?
forever?
We talk about it freely in the margin. The whole point is helping each other break the curses after all. That's why he looks so much older in the...
Hence why love interest.
Ah!
Hard to do that if we keep our fairy tales quiet. He pauses, then narrows his eyes slightly.
Go back to the circle, and it'll get you the wall.
Circle. Well, some people keep their fairy tales a secret. He eyes Karma briefly, cocking an eyebrow. A smile relieves Karma's face. Has anyone managed to break their curse? I've been told that a few have. A few? It's not very reassuring. Well, at least the curses that can be broken.
These curses can be broken.
I cannot particularly say that reassures me either. What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? You can talk to us about it. Tell us what it is. Cinderella. Oh, goodness, Cinderella. That explains the nature of your curse. Only, it's been reversed, hasn't it? Which is to rags. That's one way of putting it. Grandma,
So-
you're not helping.
In the original Cinderella, it starred a young woman. Her father remarried after her mother died. She treated farther by her stepmother and stepsisters until she was given the opportunity to go to the ball. Fairy godmother helped her out, making her look like a beautiful princess overnight. They had their romantic dance until midnight when the spell wore off, and the only thing that remained was Cinderella's lost slippers. The prince had one slipper, she had the other, so he sent his men everywhere to try and find the girl whose foot fit the shoe. And Cinderella's fit, they had them happily ever after, although in the Grimm fairy tales, it was brutal.
No?
So, I can't remember it fully, but I remember one of the iterations of the Grimm fairy tales was that one of the stepsisters actually tried to cut her feet so that her foot could fit in the slipper. And they went through very brutal ends once Cinderella got married. There was no like exile or going into poverty.
It's not exile, it's execution!
I think it was torture actually.
Oh, fun!
So yeah. Karma has the gender fluid curse. No! Star!
I would say
Stop
that's a
guessing.
curse! You really are better off ignoring him, princess. He also speaks nonsense. Princess. Parfait's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed entering the room again. May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well.
Dun dun
Wait a
dun!
minute, what?
Oh, that makes sense, actually. His voice.
Wait, yeah.
Given to him
Ariel!
by fairy.
Ariel!
Ariel! So, you really are cursed. I was the one that gave Sebby some rolls so that he still had some way to voice his opinions.
Heavy lore time, yes.
Sebby? Short for Sebastian. Cute,
See?
isn't it?
Different voice because it's Sebby. So you've been using Sebby's voice for Rod the whole time.
That's not Sebby, cute princess.
Oh, that's gonna get me.
Sebby's voice changes when it greets thing.
Ariel's time.
Its tone is lower when it speaks to Rod. Perhaps that's what Rod's voice actually sounds like. But if he remembers me, then does that mean...
The mermaid's
The
curse.
mermaid's curse.
Little mermaid.
What? That is my curse. Rod has been mute all this time because he's cursed. Does everyone else know? Obviously, they're my family.
I like how you've given Rod the most unattractive voice there is, just so you wouldn't have to pick him for a romance option.
Even the king? He knows as well. So I'm the only one you never told. I didn't think you particularly care either way. It's not wrong. And I can't believe I didn't know. I was left out once again. Angry if she gets left out, annoyed if she doesn't. What do you want? What are you doing here? I've been trying to help Will with his curse. That's why he comes to the march from time to time. I don't even want. Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out nobody remembered you. It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder. How are things in the palace?
Oof.
Livelier? Happier?
Double oof.
Happier? I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it's a good thing you aren't a princess anymore.
Damn!
RIP. I always thought I didn't care about me regardless, but this is the truth.
No indicator.
So this is how so I've been cursed for you to. Oh, that's not how I thought she would phrase that. The only reason I didn't say anything earlier was because Emmeline didn't want me to. Wait, I'm happier too now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore. I'm going to return to the palace now. I'm gone and they're all happier. Your existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you.
Parfait. Parfait. Honey. No.
What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? People in the march and I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry. You knew how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them? Now isn't the right time to explain. When will it ever be the right time? So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, Reva. Has the prince left already? Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse.
That was parfait.
Oh, rip.
Problem with voices. You have to know who you are.
Did I miss something? No. Right.
That was Laura.
Right. I did. Yes. Maybe the fairy's right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. Well, Parfait, I think it's time to get down to business. What should we do with her? What are you talking about now? You, of course. You gotta know what to get her at. She's right. Think back to the days I spent on the streets in Shara. I'll do anything so long as I don't have to go back there.
So she says.
The princess can stay at the mansion with me and the rest of my boys. I almost forgot what help felt like. You'll have to work for exchange in a room. I celebrated too soon. What? Magic has its limitations, just like everything else. Money doesn't just appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The mansion doesn't attract many customers since only the cast and a few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there. I have several living mouths to feed and my funds are tight. I thought fairies live in luxury. Parfait, are you broke? Ouch. Ouch. Even the Ice Princess can tell.
Cinderella vibes now with the work.
And you still take people in. That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault. I'm told suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me. I should just leave. I assume you're making enough to take care of yourself. Leave someone who's in need of help. I could never. And that, princess, is how goodness works. Goodness works? It's not as if I accept freeloaders. All my boys will help me run the march and do errands. The princess has ever worked a day in her life. I know she'll be useful. If Kama can be useful, anyone can. No!
I forgot about
Don't be mean to the pretty boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Please! Please do!
Is he a jerk?
No. He's worse.
Okay.
Do his room! Find out!
Okay. I get to see Kama be anything but useless. Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you want to help out. It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and cheese. Do I even have a choice? The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy. Nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. Would have a gift for my old bed again, for any comforts of home. Where's my dolls? Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait! I stood up immediately. What's going on?
Glad to see she didn't have a trauma-induced reaction to dolls.
I leave my room to investigate. Some of the marching boarders, Waltz, Urian, and Garland, are sitting on the settee, looking anxious. What is it? What is that?
Settee. It's
Settee?
it's basically like a set of couches and
Oh,
chairs.
like a living room.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
What's happening? Sorry, did we wake you? No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead. Drury... Oh, jeez.
To the log.
To the log! Drury and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here. Injured man? What were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Nothing you need to worry about. Lady Parfait and
Annis.
Lady Parfait and Annis are tending to the man now. It's fateful. Will they just help anyone they find in the streets? What if this man is dangerous? Do you think the witches got to him? It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up. The next day, Parfait reveals the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says she expects him to wake soon. Look at the tray of food in my hands. Annis has asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would have never been asked to do this in the palace. Bye.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Cody.
It's like, no, I don't want to.
Come on, Cody. So, locked upstairs. I put your bag of stuff in the kitchen because he gets up on the table and I didn't want him tearing everything apart in there.
I knew I forgot something.
So, we have a bag of stuff just by the fruit when we're in the kitchen.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you later.
Okay.
What did you do?
What?
Stalking my friend. Goodness, what's that poor tray done to you to deserve that look?
Did you really just say all the outside one of them?
Yeah.
She's sick of doing girly voices.
Yes. I must say, it's odd to see the princess doing something nice to someone. What do you want? I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you. What? What'd she say?
If it makes you feel better, Naga, I'll do the girly voices, so you don't.
If you're going, just bring this tray of yourself. You're not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss Reaper.
Oh, I know.
Go on, our desk must be famished. Our desk is famished, yes. Seeing no way out, I followed Delora into the spare room the man had been put in. Come in.
Here we go. That is our final love interest.
I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise, he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning. It's good to see you awake and breathing. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead? But I'm in heaven. Or maybe... What? What? No! I don't like this man! No! 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 Get away! gentleman like he's a simp! Like myself, you lovely ladies.
Oh, great. This is great.
How will you lead on this one, Princess? Princess, oh, of course, such a lovely lady could only be a princess.
Go for the glasses, Junior. Go for the glasses.
Yep.
Yes! Here we go.
You're throwing the dragon. I'm tempted to let you. Feisty as well.
Stop cutting. You are skipping lines, girl.
Yes, I am. Oh, he's awake.
You know what? I feel so much better now it's not me on the end of this. I'm so happy.
Another lovely lady is entering my chambers. I don't think my I guess I clicked to throw the tray at him. Why didn't she throw the tray at him?
So fun fact, that was actually the correct choice to make.
Wait, what happened?
Do I want to know?
So what?
What would happen otherwise?
Well, you haven't reached the part where your choices actually affect the story. This is just like you get used to the mechanics and getting to know the characters.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have mattered. It's just you got extra dialogue because you wanted to throw the tray.
Yeah.
And Delora, for once, agreed with you. You're reading this, right?
I think I know her Casanova got those injuries. Some lady decided she had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him. Delora had patience. We may not even be in the right state of mind now. He did take injuries to the head after all.
Yeah, that's what
There's
it is.
no cure for sipping.
The man finally stops to just look at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. What? You're familiar. No, it's impossible. Ah! Impossible! No one's ever been able to summon him! Aren't you the Crown Princess? What are you doing here? If he knows, then he's... Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. It can only mean one thing if he recognizes the Ice Princess. Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. It can only mean one thing if he recognizes the Ice Princess. What is your name, good sir?
Oh?
I would answer any questions you ask of me, madam, but... The man looks down at his notebook in his hand. I don't remember.
He has the Brock curse.
The Baroque curse, yes!
Sims for everyone. Can't remember anything.
Yep. Amnesia. I know everything about Angielle, and yet... I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin's curse.
Okay, yeah. So no Brock curse. Do you know Rumpelstiltskin's story?
I like
No,
Brock.
someone has called me. Someone was like, "Run, Forrest, run!" Wait, that's Forrest Gump.
That's a different thing.
So Rumpelstiltskin was a story. Let's see if I remember my story. There was a woman who was always in need of aid. And Rumpelstiltskin came and basically did a deal where each time that he assisted in something, she would offer something of value in return. I'm pretty sure her story involved like making gold out of like the spinner's wheel. Do you know what a spinner's wheel is? Basically spinning gold. And Rumpelstiltskin helped her with that to the point where she was told that if she can spin gold for the king or the prince of that story, she would marry him. Rumpelstiltskin had at that point gone to her 3 times and basically said, "Fine, I'll help you with this, but I get your firstborn child."
Oh!
She agreed, she gets married, but then she tries to get out of the deal. And it becomes a guessing game where she has to guess Rumpelstiltskin's true name. And it was only by happenstance that she was able to eavesdrop on him because he was so confident that she would never figure it out that he called his name out and she heard it. So the story goes, she got the husband, she got the child. Rumpelstiltskin was never to bother her or her family again.
Oh.
That's the really quick, non-detailed version. But the idea is that he doesn't know his name, he doesn't know anything about himself, and he has to find out. He has to investigate himself to recover his identity, which is a typical amnesia plot.
All right. Oh, and also, I checked the chat. Why do you want me to choose him? No! Rumpelstiltskin.
You would be correct. It was straw, but I wasn't entirely sure. It's been a long time since I've read that story.
I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse? Do you remember how to break it? From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and then get them to appear in this journal as entries. Shows us the notebook he's been holding on since we have entered the room. My first memory is of waking up and holding this. And I thought there would be more information in here, but it's empty. Another victim of the curse.
It was nice of the person who cursed him to at least let him know what he was cursed with. Imagine not knowing anything.
You must be tired. Ripper will have your breakfast here and we'll give you some time to yourself. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, they're just gonna tell us what it is.
Oh, jeez.
I wasted 5 minutes for nothing.
Laura does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got a chance to read all of them. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin shards of gold.
Yeah, that's right.
The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all the straw in the room into gold. This girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold and feel that she would be locked up forever. That was when an old little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw to gold. Now, the girl wasn't released. The second night, she was given more straw to spin. The little man appeared once more. This time, she gave him her ring. The third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time. If she did, she would be released and made into his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, and so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw to gold for her, so long as she gave him the first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed, and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the old little man returned and demanded his due. The queen didn't want to give up a child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess the name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah. The night before her name was officially up, the queen was drawn to the force by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating in his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. He does not sound particularly smart.
So yeah, I got the general, story.
So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hanzo is able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the market is opening soon. I can expect another busy day. Especially busy for you, Reaper. You need to start coming up with good deeds. The amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay in the marsh and the other boarders. Because he still seemed capable, Parfait sent him to work as one of the Martian servers. Edison's protests that he remained in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not knowing that he had anywhere to go. I've been capable of showing him such kindness given all the nonsense he spouts at us.
So, we're getting to another very good part. Okay.
Why?
Wait, what's your...
Why are you drawing me in a dress?
Wait, what?
No!
I think you broke her. I think you actually broke her. But I have something that's really gonna cheer you up.
Right now.
I have something that's really gonna cheer you up. It's coming up soon.
Somebody die?
No.
Oh.
But we're gonna see a smackdown.
Ew.
Think about it. We've just met Mr. Casanova, who's the
Kill
prettiest.
Casanova.
Who's the prettiest in all the land? There's your hint.
Oh. I thought you said, here's Casanova, who's the prettiest in all the land. As in, like, saying he was.
Is he the prettiest in all the land?
No, wait.
Karma.
Which way?
Which land?
Yeah.
This land.
It's
This one that we're in right here. When our ground is fluffy blankets and our attire demands a cloak.
so like right now. Wait.
Sure.
Wait,
I'm joking. The story.
in that so.
Because it's not boring.
I think we should confiscate the phone for a while.
No! The people frequent the march and begin steadily and normally all together, like I don't exist. Rather than the stares and hateful looks. Rumple! You want here to flirt!
Ah!
But this lovely lady's unattended.
Sir Rumple, please.
You're making me blush. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumple. That's... yeah. I can see some, yeah. I will never understand Parfait. This average makes of space is not as useful as karma.
The devil.
Speaking of the devil. Did you miss me? Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying she had something very important to take care of. Waltz Transillen after her now, carrying several boxes in his arms.
Poor Waltz.
Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run the errand for you at the toy shop the other day. Because gentlemen carry things for ladies. I'm going to drop them now. These boxes contain very important contents! Oh, Miss Carmen, I see you survived the trip, Waltz.
She knows. Everyone knows
Not what?
that poor Waltz is a pack mule. For her.
Thank you, Annis.
Him. Whoever. Here we go! Here we go!
Uh-oh.
So, this is our new housemate. We haven't had the chance to meet.
Oh, you picked go.
Oh no!
Here we go!
Oh, no. No, no.
Oh my god.
Yes! Here's the music!
Is Karma gonna say?
We're all surprised when Rumple reaches out to grab Karma's hand. My life before this moment has been depressing, monochrome. And it feels
Playful comedy.
See,
That's instrumental from the
please,
studio.
come. Enough. All right. More vivid. Bunyan! I'm Rumple, my sweet. Let's talk about marriage! No! Wait, why are his glasses cut off?
He's sparkling.
Oh, that was eyes.
I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expected her to rumple away from being a fool. She remains eerily silent. Absent my age.
Oh, she'll answer alright.
I like Karma. Say the word, and it is done. Your filthy hands off me!
And that was
Hey!
Yay!
Ow!
Not again.
Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you.
Go on,
lad!
lad!
Give a good meeting like the one you gave me. My queen, there's no need for violence.
Yes, again, star set.
What did you call me?
Uh-oh.
Please calm down, Rumple's still recovering.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Karma's
Karma's a man, doesn't take kindly being flirted with.
He'd rather be the flirt. He'd rather be the flirteen than the flirted.
He's a man! But your voice, your face. What?
That was another hit!
Hey! That's what you're focusing on. Have it. What is this? No! I'm not saying that.
That's another hit! That's 3.
Ow! Do yourself a favor and shut up. I never would have known. Why would he do that? Don't look at me. Don't look at me like like that? I have my reasons. Is it because of your curse? Yeah. Oh, is she gonna turn into a man if we choose her? Is that her curse? Their curse, whatever.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
You want to know so bad. Do
Stop hitting the
fruit.
Okay.
But
I'm done.
Stars is still demanding you
have
do
some
Fritz. But there's a teeny tiny teensy bitsy little.
You can't get to Fritz. That's unfortunate.
You don't get Waltz either.
Oh. Because he's a
You
child?
have to do like 2 or 3 of the roots, the original 3 roots, before you get that. There was a reason I did Waltz last. He was my best boy. He deserved the finale. And ironically enough, I got the happy ending. Everyone else I killed off by accident.
Murder!
I kept getting the bad ending. But Waltz
Alright,
first
alright.
time around, perfect run.
Alright. Nothing to see here. Back to work.
Do you feel better now, Knockout?
Murder.
Okay, good.
You're still in shock when I learned it, are you?
I'm glad.
Karma, a man. It's not fair that he's so beautiful as a woman. If the female population of Angielle knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. And he's being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest marching orders. We've been invited to a private dining room. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here? Thanks for all. Perfect timing. Please join us for lunch. I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait. But I'm hungry, and I've no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come, join us. Please, Your Highness, I've made too much, as usual. You must help us finish. Very well. What are you laughing at?
With Greg.
Yes. He's currently being characterized by his voice cracks. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait. I wouldn't say they're eccentric necessarily. You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple. Really now? I sat silently in my chair. I'm uncomfortable around so many people. Relatable. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone. Since my parents were too busy to sit down with meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were also always awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere is lively, friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Is something wrong? Excuse me? You barely touched your food. Do you not like it? Dolores said this was one of your favorites. I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all. They say that sharing a good meal brings the family closer together. Grow in. I apologize.
He means well.
Closer together, So, I've made any progress on how to do those good deeds, Princess? There's no way I'm admitting that I don't even know how to complete one. Oh, I forgot. You're not so good on doing the good front.
Smash the food in her face.
No, I'm not helpful. Why don't you ask someone how to teach you how to do good? What? Well, that's not something you hear every day. Take some kind of lessons. If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you advice or teach
Which is
you.
how this whole romance thing starts.
It's as simple as that. What is this I hear? The princess needs advice. Well, she is in luck.
Music's playing.
I happen to give you the most intelligent advice.
Excellent advice.
The most excellent advice. Believe me when I say I can teach almost anything. The princess is indeed lucky as I am available for teaching duties. No doubt I'd be a better choice as I don't go back to seeding the world. No, he's just a simp. Excuse me?
Thank you, Walt.
One-sided flirts with bitter enemies and all in the span of a few hours. This man broke my heart! Anyways, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, Princess. I'm sure your stepbrother will be happy as well.
I don't think so.
No, you would not.
I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing. At least each other how to fight. Hey! I like Jurian. Never mind the fact that Jurian herself struggles to be good. Whoa! Burn. What?
No! I like
I ship it.
You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you.
Okay. Star's reminding us that she's still here.
What? Why are you all willing to help me? So we do love marching. We help each other. Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever you can. Just let us know if you... Just let any of us know if you want our help. Trust no one else. You need not care for anyone else. That's what Mother in the last few years have taught me. I've always been alone. It's easier that way. Yet, it's strangers. It's people who I only know for a few days are so willing to help me when they'll gain nothing in return. Is this the thing I was meant to see? Mother? How can I begin to trust and care for others when I've forgotten how to do so? I'm slowly beginning to understand what I must do.
Congratulations, you made it through chapter 1.
Hey,
The decision.
dun dun dun.
That's fun. How many chapters are there?
It depends. If you go the bad route, I'm pretty... Like, there's 10 chapters in total. It plays the same exact way up until chapter 10, where all of your decisions correlate into either getting a good ending or a bad ending.
Jeez.
I don't see it.
So before we start, because we're going to soon begin to another favorite section of mine, what do you guys think so far? I want your ideas.
What?
The story, Reaper, the characters that you've been introduced to, any ideas or predictions? So start with you, Polly.
I like the art.
The art is nice, and the music.
Go get food.
Probably gonna make a couple mac and cheese when I want that.
Sure.
I would love one, but I have to wear my mask.
Yeah.
I mean, I could always take over while you're eating. Like, you can hide over here at the side.
Okay.
Sure.
So how many cups am I making?
3.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
It's the music and the art and stuff are all really cool.
Okay. Is the story bad?
Oh no, the story is it's a cool story. Yeah. Cool concept.
You still hate the fact that I'm making you do a visual novel with romance, huh? So what characters are you?
Not Rumpel, that's for sure. And you mentioned how we aren't able to get
Waltz and
Yes.
Fritz, but you have to do 2 routes before unlocking.
Yeah.
So, here's what I recommend, right? You don't have to do it, but theoretically, right, the deal is you do 1 full route. 1 full route. So you don't have to play any more after this. I would personally like to, just because this is a very good story, and I think you will like it once all the pieces fall into play. But I would suggest you do Rob.
No.
Look, no matter what, all of them are going to be bad.
Pick Karma.
Slight issue.
Karma's a flirt too. You realize that. What's the problem?
We don't have one for mac and cheese, but we do have waffles, pancakes that go in the oven.
Good.
Give me the mac and cheese.
Rice.
Mac and cheese from me.
Okay.
Give me. Yeah.
I have the options of rice, waffle, and pancakes, huh? Okay.
Unless you want
Red.
mac and cheese.
She wants me to do Rumpel.
Yes, she wants you.
No.
I'm telling you, Rod theoretically is going to be the best option.
What did you say again?
Pancake?
Sorry, I forgot.
You're okay. You don't have to deal with any flirting because he hates you. You get to learn more about Emily, who you like. You get to understand the dynamics of the palace. Because no matter what, each route you do, you're going to get a little bit of Lucetta's background and everything else. You also get the rabbit.
Okay. Stupid question here. What's this like?
Your character, Reaper.
Oh,
Lucette is her
okay.
canon name. That is her
Ah.
default name.
Like Frisk and Undertale.
Right. Star says, "Are you okay with showing them the whip I'm making? I'm sending it to our DMs if you don't want to."
Sure.
First, we should see what Okay, and syrup.
Just do it plain.
Okay.
So with Rumple, like, no matter what, you're gonna be dealing with flirting. You really want Fritz or Waltz, you would have to.
She's laughing.
It looks great. I could just imagine Star just do an entire drawing of all three of us.
I'm horrible at drawing these sort of outfits. You don't need to draw those sort of outfits.
It looks
You
good.
don't need
Star.
to.
It looks good. I like it. Although Reaper's gonna need some hair.
Oh dang it! I messed up. We gotta go bald. You ever seen that?
Are you just gonna be joining us now?
Who should I draw for Froggy and Shishi?
Can I be Waltz? Because I'm the only sane person that's trying to prevent
Can
a
I
murder.
be Fritz? Why do I have to be?
You're the main character. You're the star. And make Froggy Rod because they hate each other. And just put a little Froggy on Froggy's shoulder instead of Sebby the rabbit. But yeah, no. Again, it's your option, but you're gonna be dealing with karma flirting too. And being a narcissist. Rumple, you're gonna be dealing with flirting and poetic compliments. Rod, you're gonna be dealing with being in the palace, realizing how much of a prick you are, and Rod challenging you to prove that he's better than you. You're really thinking this through, aren't you? And regretting every minute of this.
I don't want to run.
You don't have to do Rod. I'm just saying for your sake, he's the easiest to deal with. He's also going to have the most unique route as far as learning the backstory of the characters.
Or I can choose Pretty Boy.
But you hate narcissism. You hate flirting, and that is exactly what you're going to be doing. And if you choose the bad ending,
Kill Pretty Boy.
you're killing Pretty Boy. You don't want to kill Rob.
I mean, Rod didn't really do anything wrong.
He didn't. But do they need to do something wrong?
Not necessarily.
Do you want to kill Rumple? Like, at this point, you're trying desperately to get the bad end. You will analyze and figure out whatever it is you have to try and figure out the bad end, which is not a hard thing to do. But at this point, it's a matter of whose route are you willing to go through to get to chapter 10 and kill somebody? Because you may end up liking these characters. And if they die, it's going to be polities all over again.
No, I've never been more emotionally attached. The only time
I didn't say you'd be as attached as polities. I'm saying you will be upset all over again.
the only reason I was upset regarding policies was because I got way too attached to him.
So what are you going to do?
I think I sort of made my mind up way earlier. It's Pretty Boy.
Okay. Then you may...
I don't see why this is necessary. Of course this is necessary, Princess. You left to show you can be useful.
Do we want to show Alyssa what happens? What we're thinking about? Or do we just... I mean,
Should she get the sword to force KO to take Rod? We can't get to Rod!
Yes, you can.
Wait, oh, no. For some reason I was thinking wolf. Which is I don't... Okay, so we can't get...
I know, I'm giving Reaper Co's hair. She is Walt, Froggy, shall be Rod. I will torture myself with trying a fancy outfit. And then I must...
Can I please be Fritz?
I have to get the sword to force you to take... I left the sword at home. All I have is this fan that she now keeps stealing to play with. But if she breaks it, she's buying me a new one. Cody, get out of here. I want to eat. You can't have chocolate. That's right. That's right. You better sit down. Yes. Control. And to think you still haven't even read Ozman. You'll be the first person to read it.
Yay.
Do you still have my fanfiction info? Or should
Look
I
out
just...
your Reaper idol out of me!
You don't have a choice. I took your choice.
How dare you?
You should have...
Fine, I'll draw myself as Fritz.
That's fine.
For the last half hour, Parfait and Laura have been debating what chores to give me. I can't believe they're seriously going to make me work like a commoner.
You are a commoner.
The Friedel noticed at the marching, remember? Also, you can't just pull a price for the princess card anymore, and you're a homeless peasant. Being demoted to a homeless peasant is not my fault!
It's yours.
Neither was being born a princess! If you really think about it, it was kind of me to demand you.
Honestly, she's not wrong.
Stop teasing her, Delora. Reaper has had a lot of thrown at her already. I'm only speaking the truth. Besides, working to live is the corner's way of life. But at least it's rewarding. But if you do nothing, you get nothing. No food, no clothes, no bed. You are no longer a princess, Reaper. Life here at the mansion is comfortable, and you need to work for comfort. Remember that. What you do is your choice, princess. Do I even have a choice?
No.
Not really, no. Let's see. About cooking duties. No way, she'd been a salad.
Oh! Bing went to sleep.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I can't stalk Star's messages.
Here.
There we go.
Oh, no. I would not burn a salad. I would make it too liquidy. Everything I make it too liquidy. I don't know why.
You would explode.
Yeah. The virus. Sans, what's wrong now? I burned the water. Sans, how did you burn the water? I don't know, bro. It just caught on fire. Sans, the whole house is on fire! Oh my god! I'm sorry, bro. I can't cook. She can be a receptionist.
Imagine making everything liquidy. Yeah. We'd all just be puddles on the ground.
Then we lose all the customers. That's probably true. I am right here, you know.
Let the girl learn to cook. I make everything
Good for you. You have any useful skill set? Oh. As a princess, I had servants who did everything for me. They cleaned my room, helped me dress. I expected to possess skills for things I've never done. Aha!
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I found the perfect job for our Cinderella.
Oh,
dear.
There we go, yeah!
Ta-da! Reaper will be in charge of sweeping the marching floors. What? Perfect. You and she should be able to do that. Could you, princess? I refuse. But he has a cute little ribbon on the room just for you. It's your very own special room. A princess does not clean. Hard-headed as ever. Don't worry, I have a fix for this.
There's your reference for a bow, Star.
Suddenly, the broom flies into my hands, and I am pulled helplessly along as the thing begins to sweep the floors.
Fell asleep. You need to... Your battery almost dead.
Yeah.
We just got to the best part. Dolores went and turned a Parfait summoned a broom for Reaper to clean, because that's her job at the margin now.
Ooh.
And it's turned in, and
It's my turn to
Dolores
eat.
has made it sentient. So now, Reaper is forced to clean, as the broom is literally dragging her everywhere on the floor. No references will help me.
I try to
Look,
pull
I
my
tried.
hands away, but they will be glued to the broom. They don't do that much. What have you done? You should be thanking me. I'm helping you with the duties. Glory, isn't this a little too much? Oh, nonsense. The princess is learning useful life skills. Mr. Broom will teach her everything she needs to know. If the floor is dirty, Mr. Broom will come to life and start sweeping. It will not stop until the floors are spotless. What? Come on, parfait. I've got time for a cup of tea. But she'll be fine. A little sleeping never killed anyone. You're dreadful. Enjoy your time with Mr. Broom. We love Mr. Broom.
We live for Mr. Broom.
Wait! Did they really just leave?
Fun fact, Mr. Broom does come back in the sequel.
That's great! Hey, slow down! The broom begins to sleep faster. Despite my protest, I'm still forced like a puppet to sweep the floors with a grudging tendency. Tenacity. I can speak English.
It's smiling! It's so proud of itself.
And we love Mr. Broom. Princess, Puffy, something to check.
Uh-oh.
Oh! How lovely! So clean I can see my reflection in the floorboards. I'm impressed. Do not even think about stepping into this room with your filthy shoes. Goodness, I didn't know princesses could be such terrifying creatures. Go away as if much is opening soon, yes? The floors are going to stay clean forever. Then do not open the margin!
I've seen a little bit of Princess Tutu. I know the basic story. And I've seen a little bit of clips, but I have not officially watched it yet. Alright, so I'll take over.
I get to eat.
And you are.
It's okay. It's alive. Everything is fine. It's fine. Breathe. That's unfortunate.
You're in charge of monitoring now.
Yay.
And so,
Yes.
Star, be very careful with what you write, otherwise that foam will fly. Okay. My meal is done. I am satisfied. Thank you very much, Froggy, for the food.
Thank you.
I do sympathize with you, Princess. It's difficult adjusting to the commoner's life, and of course you have to deal with my lackluster.
As if mine is good.
Yours is funny. What would you know about that? More than you think. What? I gave it to you. I moved it for you. Are you now behind me?
Yes.
I like how we now have a dog. You'll be Mr. Brim. I'll make you Mr. Brim.
Okay. Oh, you gotta move to the side, Mom.
What? To see?
KO. I did. I just did.
It's fine. We're fine. Oh, did I let that slip? That was my mistake. Karma just smiles at me, his eyes gleaming with playful mischief. He is definitely hiding something. My hands are red and sore from all the sweeping I've done today. I remember the salve Ennis offered me when I first woke up in my room. Surely that will help somewhat. I apply it to my hands and find, to my surprise, that it's very effective. Most of the redness quickly fades, along with the pain. Is this what my life will be like if I don't break the curse? Forced to work day in and day out? I cannot let things stay as they are. I must act. I lay down to rest. Tiredness falls upon me like a heavy, suffocating blanket. I close my eyes and feel myself shift into the darkness of sleep. Despite having slept for hours, I am still tired when I wake. I glance back at my hands and remember the salve's effectiveness. Whatever Ennis gave me really works. I should ask her to make me more. I feel like this is not the last time I'll need it. Must act quickly. Sooner I break the curse, the better. People who offer me... Whoops. Double click. People who offer to help me are all here. Whom should I ask for help?
Oh.
Our options are Karma, Rumple, Rod. Karma it is.
Yeah.
Look, I was trying to get her to go Rod. I'll just try.
Rod is our character's stepbrother. I'm not doing that.
So what? Stepbrother, not real brother.
Leave the swing.
Weird.
And besides, your goal is to kill the bastard. Reaper calls the shots. But don't say I didn't warn you. I find Karma sitting quietly at the bar. I thought he was the picture of elegance when I saw him at the toy shop, but he's really just conceited. I walk over to where he is. Oh, Princess Reaper, you look stunning as always in your work clothing. He must be mocking me. That does not matter.
Star says, language, Gigi, language!
I'm 28. I am here because I want you to teach me about goodness.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be 29 this year.
I always think you're like 19 or something.
Honestly, I'll take that. Most people think that is me. I'm gonna live to 200. It's gonna be great. I'll have my riches and fame. I'll have my army of bunnies. It's gonna be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, you know? And besides, you get mad at me for language, but these two were literally beating the garbage out of each other earlier. Nice. Star gets one freebie and that is it. I am here because I want you to teach me about goodness. Not even a compliment in return. I'm rather offended. Relax, princess. I'm just teasing you. I notice. Now can you answer my question? Princess, you do so wound me. This is going nowhere. Maybe I should ask someone else. Princess, wait. You made the right decision in coming to me for help. I assure you. So? Violence is still violence. The best people, princess, look beautiful. The way you look outside has to match what you have inside.
What does that mean for... What's up, I got some potato chips.
Taters!
Yeah.
Tate. What do you think about this knockout? The best people, princess, look beautiful. The way you look outside has to match what you have inside. What does that mean for you? I said what that mean for you.
For me?
For you.
I am the handsomest being.
Is that right?
Yes.
What does that mean for me? Choose very carefully.
You're a beautiful being.
Okay. I know what you're gonna think about Froggy, so I'm not even gonna bother asking the question.
It's just a bean. A little dried up bean.
See?
You're big.
You guys are both beans. How is that supposed to help me? Are you implying that I'm not beautiful? I can see you through the reflection of the crane game. I can see what you're doing. Are you implying that I am not beautiful? Of course not. I only suggest that you smile more often. Smiling will not help me accomplish a good deed. And smiling has nothing to do with beauty. Oh dear. I'm afraid that's not true at all. People who are beautiful smile all the time. So, we're not beautiful. Like myself.
Oh.
He's not helping at all. Don't give me that look, darling. A real smile lifts the heart and takes stress off the mind. And, well, in order to do good, you must first change yourself. Make yourself more beautiful on the outside and the inside. I really don't know why I came to him for advice. I wonder why. I wonder why.
I wonder.
Can I have a Chia?
Just put some on the plate. Have a plate. Ah! Don't throw a witch, the dog will go after it. Put on the plate, and then we can share. But what did I expect from such a flamboyant man? He is as shallow as a puddle of water.
Are we going to learn why most people, including Waltz, refer to him as that we were female?
Yes, you learn all about karma and his root.
Okay.
What's his guy?
I stare in horror at the floor. Here we go. Gravel and sand are embedded between the floorboards. The wood beneath my feet is covered in a thick muck.
Oh my God.
He's here! He's here! Oh no! Stop! I never thought I'd see this. The princess is actually sweeping. Parfait, I hate you so much right now. I'd say it's more like the broom is sweeping and the princess just along for the ride.
Yeah, if they could do this, why not just like have a room?
Lady Parfait, your orders have arrived. Where should I put them? At the back, please. Thank you. I glare at Garland as he begins to move. You! You are dirtying the floor. Sorry! Garland dashes across the floor with long steps in an attempt to leave as few footprints as possible. This was Dolores doing, wasn't it? Is it obvious? This has "Witch Having Fun" written all over it. I need water. Wow, completely spotless. You are the worst. Oh, we made him cry. I'm sorry, Mr. Broom.
Mr. Broom, best character.
Agreed. Although Subby is a very close second.
Yeah.
Little bunny. Little bunny plush
Oh,
on
you
his
want
shoulder.
to know something funny regarding the Yu-Gi-Oh! That me and Sarah were making that I told you about something?
Yes.
We gave Zane a crowbar. His name is Jared.
Horseshoe gave him a crowbar.
Jared.
All you need to do is glue googly eyes on the crowbar. There you
Oh
go.
my gosh.
And then every time it bashes someone in the head, they stare at the eyes right before impact. Don't be mad at the broom, princess. It is only trying to help. It is doing nothing, making me miserable. Lady Parfait, I must speak with you. I look up at the witch that has just entered. She is a regular at the Martin, and according to Parfait and Delora, a good witch. She orders tea here from time to time. She has mud on her shoes. Why is she glaring at me like that?
Sarah says the crowbar is Jared, the broom is Jared Jr.
Oh my god.
No. Mr. Broom already has his name.
Yeah, Mr. Broom
Don't go trying to change it on him. He'll get confused. I believe it's your shoes, because of your shoes, dear. I have just cleaned the floor. Again. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll clean up after myself right away. Isn't that such a good custom? She felt so bad she decided to do a job that she wasn't even hired to do. Good.
They should invest in like rugs.
And what?
In rugs, like when you enter to like your deal.
You know how expensive that is? This is medieval times.
Oh, fair. Wait, it is.
This is like a fantasy setting. There's no real like electronics. Like, Princess is something else. I've never seen a witch so frightened of someone before. Yeah, Garland's gonna be thinking about this for weeks. He's not gonna be sleeping a wink unless his shoes are polished, okay? The witch hurriedly cleans up the track she made coming in before going to speak with Parfait. Even though Parfait says that Delora and this witch is good, I do not trust her judgment. Especially not when she considers Delora, who ruined my life, a good person. I put the broom back in its resting place before double-checking my work. Now that I am done, I can continue to work on breaking my curse. To whom should I ask for help today? You got Karma, Rumple, and Rod.
Nothing happens. Literally, bro is just like smile.
Smile more. Be pretty.
And did he smile?
No.
Then we cannot verify if public advice was correct.
How does smiling make you nicer?
Makes you look softer. Okay, Karma's. I find Karma sitting at one of the tables, looking out the window. You're being quiet today. What a rare sight. Oh, Princess! Why would you be so surprised to see me? Because it is an honor every time you visit me. Have you come for my advice? No. I want you to tell me how to do a good deed. My, so straightforward. What's he talking about? Really simple. You just do something without strings attached. No strings attached. Yes, you do something for someone without asking them to pay you back. It's hard to wrap my head around doing such a thing. Why would I do something without meeting to? Have you done such a thing for someone before? No. There's no response. That's enough of a hint. Of course I have, Princess.
Yeah, sure.
Lies! That was a long pause. Oh, someone's whining. Someone's whining. It was only a thoughtful one. Right. Is that all? I believe so. That tidbit of wisdom ought to serve you well. A month has passed, and I have yet to complete even one good deed. Not for any lack of trying, though. I've been asking around for advice on how to be a good person, and received various answers. What makes someone good? I'd say being selfless. I think it's important that you consider another person's feelings. Patience.
He doesn't have any for you.
The ability to soothe even the most broken of hearts. Forget I asked. Bravery. Loyalty. You must be beautiful both on the inside and out. Right. Must I be all of those things in order to be good? According to Parfait, I cannot just pretend. It has to come from my heart. Place my hand on my chest and consider the steady pulse of my heartbeat. That will not be easy.
Oh?
I close my eyes, thinking of all the possible ways I might be able to break my curse.
What challenge do you have for KO?
But in the end, my mind is blank.
What's the challenge?
Challenge?
What's the challenge?
Challenge?
What's the challenge? What's the challenge?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. Stars going off on the run.
You choose the bad route that is characters. No!
Wait,
not
what?
Forever!
Let me see.
Oh my god!
What does it say? What does it say?
If you kill anyone,
So here's the thing, Star. Ko already knew this, which was why she was so not dead set. She was so willing to do this. This game is cruel. You make more than 2 mistakes, you do 2 wrong answers, you automatically get the bad ending. No ifs, ands, or buts. And for Ko's challenge, I turned off the indicator, which every time you make the right choice, you'll get a little sound and symbol popping up to show that you got right. So she's going in completely blank. So she's not going to have any clue until we get to the final chapter. We are almost at chapter 3 where we begin the roots for the characters.
what about 3 months? That seems pretty fair.
3
What
months?
do you mean so? Dude, it's not. Is it even me choosing? I don't know. I literally can't know.
I mean, we've been listening
Let the punishment for the bad ending be the PFP. Look, Star. Both KO and Froggy are due for a profile pic change from our very
Wait,
first
how long
challenge.
is this change gonna be?
I was gonna do a week. But it's gonna be my choice. All of us are gonna have a week change. Although I'm probably gonna be switching between all of our pictures, just because I love them so much. I have to figure out how to make a banner. Maybe I'll put them on that. Please, after the week. It can't be permanent. COVID will be.
I think 3 months is fair.
3 months.
Make sure to keep the time for the 3 months though. Yeah. Track the time.
Ko went to hiding. I can't see her.
Bro, we can't continue without you!
For 3 months. Oh boy. Ko!
KO!
I heard her screaming all the way from the other side of the house.
Kale always works.
Is she even watching right now? She's supposed to be here. This is supposed to be her punishment. She's done eating.
Yeah.
I want the soda. That's what the soda.
Which one more? Sure.
The ramen is either... You took your ramen, right? So that's hers. So the soda be mine. Oren. You've returned now? Are you ready to resume your post? Star says she's willing to compromise and do 3 months.
It doesn't work!
Yes, it
does! Yeah!
Let's do another week then. If you get the bag. No bum.
3 weeks.
It's like, I want to be here. Let me stay.
Starblast
Open?
says we're not playing Duel Monsters and
Don't
3
care.
weeks.
Don't care.
3 weeks.
3
1.5 months.
1.5. Look, she's willing to consider
Do
it.
you agree to 1.5? Wait. Is 1.5 good?
What was that?
2 weeks. 2 weeks?
Come on, you gotta negotiate. This is part of your training.
Training for what? We've been learning about what is it?
You
No, not gamble.
you learned about bribery. Now,
Bribery.
but that was from adults you don't really hang out with.
Give me a fair.
I'm teaching you this skill of negotiation.
What part of this makes you think I'm gonna look good in a dress?
2 weeks. You're wearing a dress.
Do a week and a
I am
half.
not wearing a dress.
No, at some point.
Week and a half.
Fine.
Agreed.
A week and a half is the agreement. I'm sorry, we could not do 2 weeks. Wait, is it a week and 4 days or a week and 3?
A week and 3.
A week and 3.5. I can.
She has to time everything. All right, get in front.
Yeah, keep playing, bro.
We've done this for like what? 2 hours?
Over. 3, 2.
Mother, what am I supposed to do? A dream. Your personal feelings are nothing but a weak others to exploit.
I don't think Jeffrey's gonna come. You want
That's why you do not only show them that you are strong. Yes, Mother. You must not let false kindness deceive you.
You do
People
that.
use niceties to
Wait,
trick you
we
to
go back
exploit
to-
from your weak emotions.
the plate?
Because you can trust me, Rupa. I'll never hurt you. I'll never lie to you. I know that you need it. I love you, Rupa. I love you too, Mother.
How's my voice acting though? Was it satisfactory?
Indeed.
Excellent.
How are those lessons of yours going? I hope you're not giving anyone a difficult time. I'm the only one that's having a difficult time. Have you tried pairing with someone? Pairing up? Some of the people in the taverns pair up to assist each other. 2 heads are better than one, as they say. It's not a bad idea, but the problem is with her. He's going to volunteer to pair up with the Ice Princess. She has a point. People may not glare at me anymore, but it doesn't escape that I'm still disliked. Most of the boars and the
Snap that trail's back!
goldfish! I haven't heard any of them retract their offers. It's only a matter of time.
Orange themes today. Your mom dressed up in orange. We've got orange drinks, orange snacks.
Yeah, she looked like
For once, I'm not the one.
It's not really about it. I thought she looked Christmas.
Stop it, Tamara.
She'll never wear orange
It's your-
now.
It's your choice, Princess. Pairing up is only a suggestion. Pairing up with someone really helped me break my curse. What if they end up being an annoyance instead? Princess? Excuse me, Princess?
Now that you're feeling better.
no.
I just had to show
I'm
up.
sorry for disturbing you, but you're just been staring at your tray and the customer is waiting for his order. Of course. Laura has me held bananas today. The Martian is unexpectedly busy and they can't keep up with all the customers. Stop daydreaming, Reaper. Food doesn't deliver itself.
Charlie needs to go back in.
I don't need you to tell me that.
Oh, there's 5 watching.
5 people are watching this nonsense.
Can I call you and show you your band, the artwork in progress?
Say again.
Sure.
I think she's calling already.
My phone's over there. Grab my phone.
Where is it?
Over there, right there!
Ah! Oh, he scored.
Give it here. Give it here!
Disco dog.
Green.
Oh,
Hello?
we're being drawn to.
Oh, we are?
You're gonna be Rob, I'm
Wait.
gonna be Waltz.
I'm gonna
Hold
be
on, I gotta put on the-
Cool.
You get the bunny.
Yeah!
Oh
Well,
my-
you get a bunny equivalent on your shoulder.
Oh,
I
can I
can't.
get a frog?
I told her to put Rob on you.
Okay, hold on. I don't know how to change the volume settings. Oh dear.
I'm seeing cheers. I
I bet I can't hear.
This looks good.
Okay. No, it was just like quiet.
This is great.
What do you want this? I actually, okay, never mind, sorry. I'll end the call, I'll just go back to this chase.
This is great.
So, you approve this as a profile pic if she gets it back from out, right?
Oh, approved 110%.
Look. Think about it, Naga. Think about it. Look. It's not gonna be a full picture.
Just gonna zoom in really close on the face.
I just need them to try. It's funny.
Don't want to be in a dress.
A lot's riding on this.
Pick the right things.
I stretch out on my bed. The stiff mattress is little to soothe my
Stream has
head.
ended. Cricket noise.
I was on my feet the entire day, struggling to keep up with the steady stream of people that came into the merchant. I've never seen it this busy.
Look, I always have new material for torturing people. It's funny.
And I have material now for torture. This is what you get for the Deadly Monster Vacation. This is what you get.
Okay,
I'm gonna kill Dennis
Don't you dare. Okay.
and Cyrus permanently. I'm gonna kill Jaden. I'm gonna kill Jaden.
Don't you dare get out. We made a deal. We made a deal. No telling you no.
We never made a deal regarding Jaden. No.
I like how all this is on my channel.
I need to break this curse as soon as possible.
I'm having so much fun right now. That's the only reason you've lived this long, isn't it?
I gotta go, bye.
Bye.
Toodle.
Bye.
I'm never keep torturing you, Kale.
Ah! Yeah!
Great.
Why did you pair up with someone?
All alone.
Pairing up with someone might not be such a bad idea.
What'd you pair up for someone with? Field trip? Field trip.
Field trip, field trip, field trip.
Field trip.
And the two best guys are locked away.
That's unfortunate.
Secret practices.
I decided to get a search for Carmen as soon as I'm done with Mr. Broom.
Wait.
Carmen. They should be sitting at the bar table.
Okay,
Find him at the usual table talking to Walt, who has his hands on a box. Why, if it isn't the princess, lovely morning, is it? Same as any other. Nonsense. Every morning brings new opportunities. Right, Walt? I guess so. Every day there's another chance for the good deed, princess.
He's playing along.
Right. No clever comments today, princess. It is so enjoyable. Oh. I'd love to stay and offer advice, but Waltz and I better be off. We have work to do.
We?
You mean that you're gonna put me to work?
There we go.
Work? But Faye asked us to pick up some provisions for the tavern. She asked us, but in the end it'll be me carrying everything.
You see why I want to
Make a lady carry everything.
Yeah.
Carmen suddenly stops them else to look at me with wide eyes. Oh! I cannot say that I like the glimmer in their eyes.
Run away.
How would you like to help us, Princess Reaper? I'm sure this would count as one of your good deeds. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, what's you know fun? Helping Carmen carry things doesn't sound pleasant, but I'll go. Truly, oh my, what? Seems I will not be requiring your assistance today.
Terrible idea.
Princess, are you sure?
Say no. Say
Princess
no.
might be considered good. I am sure. I didn't get the choice. Okay,
Of course you didn't get
take good care of the princess, Carmen. Of course. For the rest of the day, Carmen takes me to different shops around the town, reading off a long list of things and giving me the coins to buy things.
Congratulations, you're on a shopping trip.
And as the townspeople treat me nicely when the two of us are together. I don't understand why everyone likes Miss Carmen so much, but maybe it's because they don't really know them. We stop in the middle of town and sit at a small cafe on the outskirts to take a break. Miss Carmen is still the picture of elegance. Why do you dress like a
We're
woman?
trying to get the coffee.
Darling, that's so loud.
Close the door.
Why is this even a secret? It's related to my curse. I mentioned that before, didn't I? What was your curse again? I was one of the only people in the tavern that didn't share what their curse was. Is not my curse even so important? You know what my curse is, so tell me yours. You drag me around town to help me carry your things. Princess isn't even my things. They aren't mine either. Okay, I'll tell you. That's very sad. I don't think a curse is meant to be a happy thing. I have the beauty's curse. So I fall asleep to fall in love with me every time I see my handsome face. Is it really a curse? It doesn't seem awful at all. Terrible, isn't it? Absolutely horrid. Most people don't agree with me. It does not make sense for a witch to cast a good curse on you.
You keep calling her Carmen.
Because it doesn't, does it?
Is that who you're going to choose as your love interest?
She's walked
Is
in.
that not what's happening?
She's
Oh!
walked in.
Okay.
She's walked in. Like I said, chapter 1 and chapter 2 is the set of the foundation of the story. You know all the characters that you're going to be running into.
Thank you, Princess Rita. Why is she thanking me? Still, it
Chapter
feels like I'm
3
missing something. Is that really the entirety of their
still
curse?
working on the
People don't fall in love with you when you're a woman as well? No, Princess. That love is admiration and appreciation. And when you're a man? You swarm to me like monster lights. I'm suffocating.
He has to dress
Does it
up
affect?
so that his curse doesn't affect you.
The curse only affects women. It's a condition of the curse that they be a woman and that I be a man. It's part of the fairy tale. Which fairy tale? The one with... Oh. Carmen suddenly stands and points at a man selling red apple-like candies. He pulls me over, insisting that we have one. I try to bring the subject of the curse up again, but not prevail. Carmen somehow manages to be distracted for the rest of the day and is able to effectively dodge my questions.
finishing touches on the cosplay once again.
Is Karma hiding something from me? Why would they? I thought pairing up was meant to help each other break our curses. They know what to break their curse. Thank you so much, Reaper. We were in dire need of these supplies. I supervised you well, didn't I?
All my friends like,
Of course, dear. You didn't do anything.
I'm like, I'm not doing
Princess warned me.
it.
It's the truth.
Like,
But we had that nice talk. You avoided half my questions.
he's worse.
Carl let out an exasperated sigh that posed a very forced yawn. I'm going to bed. Today has been a tiring day. Please excuse me, darlings. Sleep well. Sleep well, Carmen.
We have plans.
Carl walks away, leaving me alone with Parfait.
I'm going to be working for
Is that so bad, you know? I do not know. I agreed to work with them. Give him a chance, Reaper. Did not get to do this thing with good detail. It's not just about the match, but about the intentions. Carmen just excuse me then. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So now I'll rethink my partnership. I rarely sleep at night. When I wake up the next day, my body is sore from carrying supplies around town yesterday. The more I think about Karma, the more my anger boils inside of me.
Bye.
How could I have not gotten a good deed? She's leaving.
Said bye.
Bye. How could I not have gotten a good deed yesterday? Wait. I decided to find them first thing in the morning. See him at the usual table, once again staring out the window. A dark aura seems to surround him, and I notice no one is sitting with him today. Carmen? He keeps staring outside. His eyes are glassy. Carmen! Oh, Princess. Good morning. It is far from a good morning. I did not sleep at all last night. What a shame. His voice is surprisingly cold, his tone rather dismissive. I was too busy thinking about yesterday. You told me you were helping. You told me that helping you would maybe help me complete a good deed. The point of my necklace hasn't changed at all since I received it. See? Found another piece. A piece out of the glass slipper. It's charming. I was thinking that pairing up with you was a bad idea. Right. Princess, did you just think you would pair up with me? I did. You must have known. I assumed that you just wanted to help me. I didn't know you were pairing up with anyone. That's right, I never told him directly. I wanted to partner up. Should I have? Well, it does not matter what I say anymore because I do not think you can help me. Princess, I can't help you do a good deed. You have to do them on your own. Present with opportunities, though. Opportunities? We start first by thawing the ice around your heart. Saving Karma is calling me the Ice Princess. At least I speak my mind and don't pretend to be someone I'm not.
Oh!
And I don't promise things I can't deliver either. Princess, I do believe you misinterpreted my words yesterday. It's not my fault. Patience is a virtue. Now, if you could, I would like some time alone. I didn't sleep well yesterday. Didn't sleep well? Oh dear, that makes 3 of us. Who is it? Oh god!
Here we go.
Turn around to see Rumpel appear at the
It's
front
gonna be a
door. He strides toward the table with a confident grin on his face, then takes another seat. Carl lets out a sigh. Foul man, what are you doing here?
He ain't spelled.
You flirt with a man once and he hates you, is that it? No, you fool. No, you flirt with a man and then you insult him unnecessarily. Oh, I thought that was all in good fun. Something about the expression on Rumpel's face telling me that is not true at all. Are they always going to be at each other's throats now?
Yes.
What are you doing here, Rumpel? I couldn't help but overhear that you were looking for a partner, Princess. I thought I might offer my assistance since I know that I can make you far happier than this fool over here. Would you like me to hit you again? What is the problem, sir? I only came to provide assistance where you could not. Rumpel turns to me, grabs my hand, and winks at me. What do you say, Princess? We could be wonderful partners. And in no time at all, I swear I could have your heart flutter. Before I can step his hand away, Carl slapped him instead. I cannot help the surprise on my face. Would you like another slap? I'm no mood for pleasantries today. how I ever mistook you for a lady. You're the most brutish man here. I slapped for his cheek down. Would you like a third? Rumple stands abruptly from the table and glares at Karma. I can almost see the electricity bouncing between the two of them as they stare over my head at each other. I see Jurian walking towards us with a stern look on her face. I would never hurt a person unnecessarily. I should resort to violence. My, and that gives me all the openings I need. Slap him! I lean forward to slap Rumple from his blind spot. Both of the men turn to stare at me. I look at the red spot I left on Rumple's cheek and wince. I don't think I've ever slapped a person for anyone else before. My chest feels slightly heavy. Princess. You're being ridiculous. I've told you many times that I don't appreciate your flirting, and Karma doesn't either. This persistent man needs to be slapped a few times. Agreed. Rumple puts a hand to his cheek and stares at me distraught. You deserved that. Yep. Alright, what's happening over here?
Oh, Joey, you're not happy.
James comes to stand in front of us, her expression stern. Nothing. I was just showing myself out. Excuse me. Rumple leaves, and I'm alone with Karma. He slumps back down into his chair. After making sure he won't do anything rash again, Jurian leaves us. I leave Karma sitting there by themselves and return to the front view of the tavern where Annis has more chores waiting for me. Today I have to work as a server, which is still better than working with Mr. Broom.
No, Mr. Broom.
Mr. Broom!
Oh, Mr. Broom.
The usual. He looks sullen. I watch him curiously for a few moments. Then I notice he's staring at Jurian when he's just standing sternly at two drunken men continuously clacking their bottles together at a table. If you make too much of a scene here, you're gonna bother the other customers. I see people here all the time, eh? We're not bothering anyone, hon. Garlick's so agitated. What's wrong with him? I won't stand to have you call me that again. Listen up, woman. You may have been a knight of the palace before, but you got no such title now. Garlick stands up and I can see silent anger in his eyes. A few people at the bar look at him with worry. I may have no title, but I still demand respect. Sir Helen? Garlick, are you okay? He looks back at us almost like he's coming out of a trance. I'm fine. Sorry about that, ladies. He sits back down, glancing once more at Julian as she continues speaking to the men. They glance at Garland warily, her expression more somber. Why was he acting that way? Garland's usually more composed. Princess, is there something on your mind? No. I brush all my thoughts on what transpired from my mind as I return to my work. Hours go by and my body protests to all the leaning I have to do. Even though I had to carry a lot around town yesterday, it was nice to be out for a while. Maybe I am better at helping them just to avoid chores in here. At least it stops me from being worked to the bone. Princess, you're doing very well today. I always perform like this. But today you're delivering everything really quickly. You mean to say I don't perform well on other days? Oh wait, there's that back. No, Princess, I only mean to say that today your performance is even better than normal. Is it supposed to be a compliment? Yes. I walk away from Annis, who stares after me sadly. If she wanted to give me a compliment, she could have said something that wasn't so backhanded. As the tavern clears for the day, I finally have time to sit down and relax. As I'm sitting there, Waltz pulls up a chair and sits in front of me. Hello, Princess. I heard from Annis that you were doing an excellent job at your job today. Congrats on improving. Princess? So you're mocking me too now. Princess, I think you're taking things too seriously. The intention of a compliment is to, compliment someone. We're not making fun of you. You're implying that I'm not normally as good as this. We never said you weren't good at this, only that you were better today. Oh.
You can say it.
Okay. Let me give you an example. I put on puppet shows for kids. Sometimes the children come to me and say the show is even better than usual. So children are telling you that your shows aren't normally satisfactory. No, not at all. Children always smile, regardless of whether they really like the show. So as long as you're trying your best, that's all that matters. People in the bar are always smiling when you deliver food, aren't they? No, no one likes me. Maybe if you smiled, they'll smile back. I'm not gonna smile for anyone. I don't owe them anything.
Why is everyone trying to tell her to smile?
You don't need to owe anyone a smile. Any smile that isn't owed is fake. Princess, I'm leaving now, Waltz. I want some time for myself.
My poor boy.
I walk upstairs to my bedroom, pointedly ignoring the look of sadness on Waltz's face. I've been sleeplessly lying on my bed for hours. Sometimes I hear the sounds of people walking through the hallway. We'll be up at this time of night. I need to leave and get some fresh air. It's eerily quiet at night. Stop when I hear faint sounds coming from outside. Who is that?
Go outside, go outside, go outside.
Sure. Well, I did say I needed some fresh air, and I'm putting it backing out now. I walk to the front door. Princess? Turn around and see Laura looking at me with amusement flickering in her eyes. Princess, what are you doing? Getting some fresh air? It's dangerous at night, you know. You can't just keep me inside like some caged bird. I didn't say you had to stay inside. I said it was dangerous. You might need to get your ears checked. And there won't be any problem with me going out right now. Princess, you only get what you want here. You can't go outside without an escort. I'm not gonna go far. Before Laura can stop me, I walk out to the front door and head in the direction of the sounds.
Oh, you might die.
You must be the most disobedient princess I've ever met. You must be the most annoying witch. Laura lets out an undignified snort as she catches up to me. Fine then, we'll go on this little night stroll together.
There ain't gonna be no fresh air, that's for sure.
Laura and I eventually found ourselves in the forest. It sounds like metal scraping against metal. Well, I guess with you being partners of karma, you'll find out eventually. Excuse me? We have the intertwined question when we walk through the trees and come into a clearing. Finally see where the sounds are coming from. We then stand in the sword, swords clashing. Then the men is Gary and is poised with the sword. It takes me a moment to realize the other is Karma, who isn't in a dress. So is he who was with Waltz that night? Neither he nor Garland notices at first. Princess, you're staring. Of course I am. What is all this? A practice session. Karma's barely time for sword, but he practices at night with either Julie and a Garland, depending on who's not under control. Karma can use his sword that well? King was something that only knights should have such skill. Just who is Karma? Oh, if it is the princess. Oh. His voice is nothing like a feminine voice I always hear.
Fun fact, he gets potions from Parfait, which changes his voice.
It actually sounds like a man. I notice him looking at me between his strikes with a smile. As he remains so composed and steady in the midst of the distraction. Princess. Karma quickly finds an opening in Garland's hesitant style and pins him to the ground with his sword, still smiling. To be distracted is the eye, Garland. I know. The ability to see distractions and put them on the back of your mind is what every knight should hone. You must know everything that's happening around you, but only deal with the most pertinent things. Yes, sir. Karma straightens, sword in hand. Moments later, Garland stumbles to his feet and gives an obedient bow. Karma nods at him before sheathing his sword. A slow melancholy begins to creep into my heart. For some reason, seeing this sword practice makes me nostalgic, though I'm not sure why. What are you practicing for? To protect the princess. Knowing the sword is the same as knowing the shield. It means to protect. Protect? I think I remember having this kind of conversation with them before. I can never figure out how to counter an opponent with no more interest from my face. My commander, I'll call that one an innocence. Stand off for your eyes locked into your opponent in proximity. The best way to counter that is to storm the opposite direction. Throws your opponent off because they're not looking. Oh, that makes sense. But the enemy's kiss, what a name. Seems so dramatic for a sword move, doesn't it? Swordplay is dramatic, isn't it? Is it the most effective swordplay, not meant to be flashy? Princess, I didn't notice you had. morning, Princess. The most effective soul play cannot be projected. The commander says it needs to be robust and quick. Sometimes one soul play can look like dancing, which is why I think some professionals are flashy. It seems unnecessary. Everyone has their own methods, their own skills. All of us knights fight for different reasons as well. Isn't it to protect all of us in the palace? Yes, we protect everyone in the castle for different reasons, Princess. Knights protect for different reasons. I turned to Karma. But Karma, you're not a knight. No, most definitely not. But since Garland and Jurian begged me to teach them, I have somehow become their mentor. There's no way Garland and Jurian would do that. After all, both of them were the best knights in Angielle before they were stripped of their titles. Karma actually speaks the truth. Jurian and I really did have to get down on our knees and beg them to instruct us. Wow, what? Is Karma really such a... So you're finally impressing me. What do you think, Princess? I am a picture of elegance and savage, aren't I? You know, I don't know why you and Rumpel fight so often. You really are very similar. Don't compare with that fool. He has no class. Just because he doesn't from different backgrounds doesn't mean he has less class. So the reason you were tired today is because you do these practices at night? I suppose I've been caught red-handed. Why does this have to be a secret? Does it have to do with Karma's curse? But he's not in his disguise now. You could have been working on breaking your curses today, but no, you decided staying up late and practicing is more important. That's probably why you were grumpy this morning. Not a lot of protecting his rifle, don't you think? Garland, you're at the palace. How is it that Crown Princess is more skilled with the sword than you? Princess! Karma's a special princess. He's more talented with the sword than a lot of people. And I do pride myself on being a splendid instructor.
Oh boy.
Never fear, Princess. I'll help you dispel your curse. After all, you did just suggest over Mr. Partners. You really helped me with the curse, but how will you do that just by presenting opportunities? We'll do it again tomorrow, darling. For now, Garland and I have some work to do. This time, Garland, do not lose focus. Yes, sir.
Do we like him? Do we like him? Karma. You're not reading.
I was reading it to myself.
Why?
Because you were talking.
You should be talking. Ignore me. Focus. No.
On your cat?
No. Why are you getting under that? This is her soundtrack. Well, it's similar instrumentals. You're thinking Asriel's, right?
Yeah.
Reaper, I told you before that the knights are an unruly bunch. Mother, they're so much fun to watch. They're dangerous, Reaper. Any person of the sort has the potential to seize from you. But Father says that the knights are supposed to protect me. They are, because that is their order. But as people, they may not be so good, Reaper. Not so good? The king has told you the knights are meant to use swords to protect you, but you cannot trust them completely. Your father said they would keep me safe. Sometimes the people we trust are the most deceitful. The man with the sword has a weapon he can use against you. No matter what he says, be wary that he can turn on you. Haven't I told you before that you should not trust people? But the knights are... Even knights can be treacherous, Reaper. Don't trust a man with a sword. It can be dangerous. Yes, Mother, I understand.
This is called grooming.
Try to understand, my sweet. I only want you to be safe. Yes, I understand.
Do we still like Mother?
No, when have we liked her?
Reaper does.
Oh, yeah.
Jurian, if you don't come at me like you truly mean to stab me, you'll never learn to hit. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
See, even Jurian doesn't understand.
It's been about 2 weeks since I first saw Karma practice in the forest with Garland. I've come every day since then, so I don't stay long as Karma, since I actually have work to do in the mornings. Alright, here I come! Their swords clash, and Karma laughs as they throw Jurian back and types loudly in his shoulder with short. That makes 4 hits. No one was easy. That's the best you can do, Jurian. Notice that every time practice of the Jurian, he's in his Miss Karma disguise. Says it's because of the curse and doesn't want Jurian to fall in love with him.
That'd be terrifying.
Isn't he being dramatic? I doubt someone like Jurian could fall in love with Karma. He's so quiet. Darling tells me you're usually good at that. I am, sir. Am I the exception today? But, sir, darling, you wouldn't have to take us in the way I'm dressed, but you still not used to it. Hit the nail on the head, have I? It's not very chivalrous to hurt a lady, of course, but that logic applies to men as well. An enemy is an enemy, Jurian, even if your enemy is a delicate flower like myself. Oh, delicate flower. Jurian, you should hit him on the head for that. Princess is not delicate at all. Jurian laughs when I scowl at her. She's laughing at me. You and Karma seem to get along. Exactly. Princess, you won't me. You always say that. You and me with Jurian's blade cannot. Oh! Something flashes in Jurian's eyes as she readies her sword again. Karma stands ready as German rushes toward the sword. Her swords flash again. I wonder. Karma, your back's open. Karma turns Jurian, taps him on the shoulder, and laughs aloud. I did it! A single hit! Looks like you have a weakness too, Karma. No, it wasn't a weakness. It was the lack of sleep catching up with me. Why did you just listen to me? You told Garland the other day that it was crucial to listen to watch the most important things. Alright, practice is over for now. I can see Garland coming for his practice. Karma walks over to the corner to have a drink. I should probably head back to the tavern soon. On our way out, Jurian gives a solemn nod to Carlin. She pauses to say something to him, then looks at me, noticing my vague curiosity. I was just mentioning what a good swordsman Karma is. I've seen him fight, and Karma is a good swordsman. There's no doubt about it. Yet his practicing with him really so special. He's fast and quick with his reactions. He's an excellent person to train under, even better than most commanders in the palace. I second that. Even better than Ross. Remember him? First commander we trained under. The one that punished slow learning with extra exercises. You always had more exercises than I did. Something about you being distracted. I was watching while you swung your sword to make sure you didn't hurt yourself. You've always been overprotective. Right here.
Save. We're making such progress.
How long are we going to keep doing this?
Are you done? Do you want to stop now?
Maybe. That's good. Okay.
So exit out, because you just saved.
Sweet.
Look, we did 3 chapters in the last couple hours. That's pretty good.
Alright.
Alright.
You
You gotta take screen share off.
Yeah.
We stopping so no one gets a headache. There we go.
Okay.
So thank you all for watching. We will be continuing this in due time.
Yes.
But we'll get a break. That was
Yeah.
fun. Any thoughts before we wrap up? Do you still like Karma? You have no. You're just broken at this point. You're so tired. Yeah, that or Star still broke you. All right. Say goodbye, y'all.
May
Ciao for now. We end the stream.
in the stream.
We go and say goodbye.
Goodbye.